like to remind everyone that this show is brought to you by the Dolphin Wars.
Hello, everybody.
Well, good. We had to hear it twice.
Yeah. Okay, who had the echo?
I'm innocent this time.
Hello, everybody. Okay, who had the echo? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My fan is here.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, wow.
Hello.
Okay, what is going on here?
Disney's coming after us. That's what it is.
Yeah, I see that.
Hello.
Oh, wow. The techno ghosts. The techno ghosts are deciding to give me some issues. I don't need this tonight. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another Just 'Cause. I am. Welcome to King Dolphin TV. You know me. I'm Raymond, author of the Dolphin Wars series of books. I would like to say welcome to the best pod in YouTube. And as you can tell from listening to me, I do wish I had a better day. I'm going to do a quick rant. After 2 freaking years with nothing wrong, I get the tooth. And this is a double whammy because I'm supposedly having to get a tooth pulled next week, which is probably going to be delayed because of this. So, yeah. But the show must go on. We all know that YouTube needs to have that show. Needs to have the content, blah blah. So I want to thank you all for good wishes. Prayers are always a good thing. And of course, I have Sandra and Pudgy here to keep me from overdoing it.
Because they know John and I are too much of the kids' table.
Yeah.
We're irresponsible.
You guys will keep it. You guys will keep me from overdoing it too.
As soon as we get done with the chocolate eclairs, yeah.
Yeah, the chocolate eclairs. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Num. Okay. We also hope to have Bunny Mom Ambrosia on to show us more bunnies.
Yay, buddy.
Yay!
Yes. I'm looking forward to that. Legata says, can't you do it the old-fashioned way? String tied to the tooth, Snoopy on the other, and the pesky neighbor's cat in the yard. Ooh, that would hurt. That would Hoyt. Okay, so
Take a little shot before that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is it one of the easy teeth, or is it one of the son of a guns in the bat?
It's number 29, so it's kind of in the back,
Yeah, it's in the bat.
but I'm still gonna do it. I don't want to get knocked out. I'm just gonna do the Novocaine, the numbness.
Hmm.
But
Hey, that would be a great show. Welcome to the DolphinWars.com.
well, right now it's scheduled for Wednesday. It's scheduled for Wednesday, and we've got the ferret. We've got the ferret lady coming in.
Ooh, yes.
So for
Let's see. You tested today, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's 3 days. Yeah, you should be fine.
yeah. Well,
Except for the two.
yeah.
Yeah, except for a tooth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I should be able to still talk. Oh, dear.
Have you ever seen that Bill Cosby bit where he went to the dentist? It
No.
was so funny.
Uh,
The bit about the Novocaine and you see this? This is my lower lip.
well, it's early enough in the morning that I should be able to cover by showtime.
Oh,
See,
so,
that's
so
what
you're,
worries me is when the
you're
doctors-
miserable the whole day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And Legata says, so we should expect Sandra to do all the talking. Well, we'll see how that goes. And all Sandra needs is a rusty set of pliers. Tim.
I was actually thinking that, but I was kind enough just to say it.
Hey, the pliers is the high deductible health plan.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yep.
Yeah, the channel locks you only get with the golden plan.
So true. All right. Let's welcome everybody who's in the chat right now. We have on our esteemed panel, we have Fez for Hire. We have the Baron Orman Tag. And we've got Cobalt and Pudgy. Hello. Yay.
Yay! This is Pudgy's boomstick.
Oh. Ooh, the boomstick.
Boom.
Empress. Uh-oh.
Boom, boom. Look what happened. Look what you did there, Budgie. You got Snoopy going.
Yeah, Snoopy's. You can hear him. He's halfway across the house.
I was like, people can hear my dogs in through a closed door across the house. They get loud.
So Snoopy wants his own boomstick?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Happy little puppies, don't you know? Happy little puppies bark. Oh, look who just got out of bed.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Comic Relief Crusader. Okay. Welcome. Let us welcome the Wrench Team Supreme. We've got us Legion Eye. John is up on the panel, but I'm sure he'll keep an eye on things. Anti-Derivative Jill was here earlier, and Renier was here earlier, and I'm gonna try this.
Uh-oh.
Cue Jaws music.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, never mind.
Snorta, Bullpass, Cue her. he's sick, so he can't do the full thing. But we had a welcome. Oh, there's Snoopy.
I see Snoopy.
Ah, Snoopy sighting.
We got Snoopy back there.
Snoopy.
All right, so we got Schnorta Poopas, Cuber, and .com. We got the wench, the queen of the pod, Queen Dolphin, Sandra. She's
Yay.
she's doing some things. She's taking a bath.
It almost sounds like the riot of Star Wars fans outside of Lucasfilm after seeing the last episode
Yeah.
of Kenobi.
Actually, it sounds like a Beatles concert.
Yeah.
And we've got our chatters. The ones we're here to entertain. We have Justice Fat Seagal. We have our pun master, Tim the Enchanter. Dalek 451. Thank you for the good wishes. Yeah, it's the coof after. And the bad thing about it is I kept quiet. Every time I thought about how I've dodged a bullet and how I wanted to keep quiet because I didn't want to jinx myself.
Mhm.
And what happens? I get it. So, yeah. And hello, Comic Relief Crusader. Glad you are here. Chatters, that sounds like a Cenobite from Hellraiser. All right. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to go. I've already got Andy Masterson's here. He says
Hey, Andy.
fish are friends, not food. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
When it comes to salmon, I mean, it's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy Masterson.
Me love fish.
Oh yes.
Tilapia, salmon's better.
Rounder.
Yep. Salmon's good.
Me, I'm boring. I just stick to cod.
Cod's great.
Cod's
You
good.
know, I mean,
Love
beer
cod.
battered cod and fries with malt vinegar. Oh,
Mm.
fish and chips.
And I really wish there were more Long John Silvers around. They're all closing, little by little. That stinks.
It
Yeah.
does.
I think we've got one. We've got one, but it's just way too far to. I mean, it's about 12, 13 miles. That's way too long.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Ours is like 20 miles.
and that's the same with KFC.
Yeah. Although
It's-
they did just build a new one in Clark Summit, 16 miles from us.
Yeah.
See, they draw that circle. They get the compass out. They draw a circle around every restaurant. And that way, they don't cannibalize sales between the restaurants.
Right.
And obviously, it doesn't make. I mean, there's that joke about the Starbucks across the street from a Starbucks, but that actually happens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When I
Well,
was
that was
in
one of
New York the last time, we went up 7th Avenue, and there was, I think it was within 3 blocks, there was 8 Starbucks,
Yeah.
and they're on both sides of the road. Unbelievable.
Now, a Starbucks across from a Starbucks makes sense in one specific scenario.
What?
If it's in on a busy corridor and there's a Jersey barrier running up the middle of the highway that you can't cross, so you have one going eastbound and one going westbound. In that scenario, that would make sense because you can't cross the highway to get to it.
Yeah.
Well, in Vegas, they're kind of like that way because a lot of times people don't really leave the casino area that they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That casino. So the one casino and across the other casino has the same thing because, well, a lot of people aren't necessarily going out and about, or they're staying within the casino boundaries there. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that works there.
exactly.
Lagana says, I've never been into seafood. Being landlocked is beef and chickens and bacon. Sandra's the same way. She doesn't like seafood.
Oh, I love.
I love
See,
seafood.
I do too. I mean, that's what I don't understand. We live in Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes here. You would have figured that there's more fish places to have other than the famous lobster place. And I don't know where along John Silver's. I mean, I can't find. I mean, there's got to be one around the town, but I don't know where. We used to. I miss Skippers. We had Skippers. Oh, that was like about almost 30 years ago, and they're not with us anymore. And of course, Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was another one that was all over the place, and they had good
Malt
fish.
vinegar.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, I love getting that malt vinegar and putting on the fries in the fish. Oh.
The good old days.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just surprised. Here we are in Minnesota. We don't have that many fish places like that.
Yeah, because you've got the big lake there, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got Superior and all the other ones. I mean,
I'm sure
Well,
there's something alive in there.
As soon as they figure out a way to market that the flying carp, that's going up the Mississippi, and then whatever river that is that goes up towards Minnesota.
Mississippi.
Yeah, you're right, Mississippi. But as soon as they can figure out a way to market those flying carp, then it's open season.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see Legatus was putting there about the Ponderosa. And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
one in St. Cloud, and that's my daughter was up there for a while. She's moved back down, so I don't have any excuse to go up to St. Cloud anymore. But they have one up there that's about an hour and 15 minutes away.
Yeah, that's another one that's been closing left and right. The closest one to me is Belle Vernon, but that's over over 60 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think we've got one around here.
No, they're all gone from Pennsylvania, well, northeast Pennsylvania anyway. And
Yeah,
the
so-
last one we had turned into a Chinese restaurant.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them did that.
That and Bonanza, because Ponderosa and Bonanza were kind of together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some kind of funky relationship there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
there was one. I forgot the one in Maryland that was really good as a steakhouse.
Mhm. True
Well, we had,
story. True story. My father and I walked into Ponderosa. We made the manager cry.
Oh.
Yeah. So at the time I was heavier and had a good appetite. My dad was close to 400 pounds and also ate a lot. So the two of us walk in, and then the group of 6 firemen walk in, and then there's another 2 big bruisers, concrete workers walk in. So we all sit around the buffet, and then we hit the chicken wings hard, and and all the other stuff, and then it turned just Ponderosa. I would always just get the buffet. There was enough wonderful food to eat there that you don't need to buy anything else. But Dad would always get the steak add-on. So this was the one time when Dad didn't get the steak. So he was hitting the buffet hard. I was hitting the buffet hard. The 6 firemen and the 2 construction workers. That manager was so upset because they had to keep the food moving on the bar because we all rolled in hungry. He actually went over to my father and said, "I will give you a free steak if you stop going up to the buffet." Dad took him up on the offer. It was the worst steak ever. You know, the strenuous thing, whatever. But he got a free $2 steak out of the deal.
How can you go wrong? I know. When I go up to that Ponderosa, that's all I do. It's just like I just want the buffet. You know, get my salads and all the other little add-ons they have, and the chicken wings and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and the other one was Old Country Buffet.
Yes.
And the one we had here in Dixon City, they didn't even tell the employees they were closing. The employees rolled in the next morning for work, and there's a sign on the door says we're closed permanently. And there was a big thing in the newspaper about it, big stink all over the place, but no explanation ever came out of that. We're gone.
Yeah, something similar happened up in Indiana, PA, with a place called Fire Mountain, and their big shtick was it was a Ponderosa setup, and they had like all the cold stuff over in one room, and they had all the hot stuff in one room and the carving station, but they did all you could eat barbecue. So it was like smoked chicken, pulled pork, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They charged a good amount. It was like $20 a person to get in, but you left completely full, and the food was awesome.
Yeah.
And they only made it a year and a half.
Oh.
Because of the overhead.
Yeah. Quality costs.
Yeah.
Well, we had where we lived. There was a wonderful Chinese buffet, great food, really wonderful people. They even gave us we did our wedding rehearsal there. They gave us a gift, and it was wonderful food. I loved it. But then another buffet went in a mile away.
Yeah.
And then so it put this one out of business, and I was so upset.
Yeah. Yeah, because we used to have a raft of them around, and now there's 2 in Scranton and 1 in Tunkhannock. And well, actually 2 in Tunkhannock, but the one you don't want to go to because it's just a mess. And you used to get the free crab legs.
Oh yeah.
And you don't find that anymore. And I love that. It's awesome.
The one place that's still around, and of course, when I say it's around, it's 15 miles away. You can get the crab legs. It's a $5 upcharge.
Yeah. And I guess it's, they put the more restrictions on the crab fishermen, plus the price of fuel, the price of actually going out and doing it, the last few years, and the price of buying it is just, out of sight now.
Well, see, the crab was primarily a way to slow you down, just like my example with Dad in the steak. Crab, you would get the crab legs, they'd bring them out to the table. It would take take you 10 to 15 minutes to crack it open, and you get like a forkful of meat out of this stupid thing. And in the meantime, I'm running up to the buffet to get dumplings.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The crabs we would get, you break off one end of the leg, you break the other end of the leg, and pull the exoskeleton off, and there it is.
Yeah.
And that was so much fun. And it didn't take no 10 minutes.
No, not me.
Long ago, in my house, you eat fast or you don't eat. Because you've got cousins and people who also want to eat.
Yeah. Tim the Enchanter says, I got a new car for my wife, and it's the best deal I ever made.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm glad that they took the wife in.
Yeah.
Now buy me one.
I remember a while back, Red Lobster really got in some financial issue because of how they have their shrimp fest like every year, and they don't even have that no more. It's like every Monday now you can go in during lunch. But they had that one year they had all you can eat crab, and they were so inundated, and they took a loss. And the person who
Yeah.
came up with the idea, they fired.
Yeah.
Well, they used to have the Lobster Fest every year.
Yeah, they
And
still do, I think.
do they?
Yeah, but it's not all you can eat.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, because the lobster, oh God, I love lobster. Last time I was in Maine, I had 14 and a half of them. Wonderful. But no, there was the one Red Lobster that was in Pittston, and they actually burned my lobster. How do you burn a lobster that you're boiling? I mean,
They made Cajun.
some,
We mon ami.
but I mean, it came out pink and brown. And it's like,
Oh.
how do you do this? Yes, it's Pittston. You're right next to the Susquehanna River, which is polluted as hell. So they probably used water from that, and it had a chemical reaction. And now I've got 3 heads. 2 of them I keep upstairs.
Well, it's been a couple years, and if I remember correctly, the originally Red Lobster was part of Darden Corporation. Darden also owns Olive Garden and Longhorn, and if I remember correctly, they spun off Red Lobster into a separate company, and then that company was purchased by another company called Golden Gate Capital. And the reason why Golden Gate Capital bought them is, unlike other restaurants, they specifically own 80% of their properties. They don't lease the properties off a mall or another commercial operator. So Golden Gate Capital is not a restaurant company; it's a real estate company. So as they're closing the Red Lobster locations, they own a lot of prime real estate in up and coming malls or in areas that were, still high value. So as they shut them down one by one, and just move the stuff off to the other ones, they're selling off the properties little by little. It's the same principle that they did with Sears. Eddie Lampert made the Transform Co. Bought all the assets from Sears and Kmart and Sears Grand, rolled it into the new company, and left the old company with all the debts and everything. So the old company is, kaput. It's a zombie now. And then once he pulled all the good stuff out of the company into the new company, and slowly but surely he sold off the property. So he actually has Seritage, which is a real estate investment firm. They own the Sears and Kmart locations, and then they lease them off to other companies.
That's a smart way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not for us, though. We lose out.
Yeah.
No, but of course, we could all buy shares.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they forget what business they're in, though. It's like, okay, we got to focus on making sure we have good food service and all that.
Yeah.
A lot of those people start, losing. It's like, focus on what you got going. If you keep going, you're still going to make a profit. These are wealthy places. When you have a popular place, people are constantly coming in there, and then they say, "Oh, we got to close." It's like, the place has been packed since day one. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember when Rack's Roast Beef used to have the buffet?
RAX?
Yeah, RAX, Rack's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that buffet was awesome. It for those that don't remember, it was all you could eat roast beef sandwiches, but they also had like garlic bread, pasta. There'd be like a dessert. Of course there was salad and some sort of soup, but it wasn't a robust buffet with tons of options. But the food that they were serving was absolutely awesome.
It was. Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember going. We had there was one not too far from where I live. I'd say about 10 or so miles from where I live, but even then, it was still like the same kind of distance. And a friend and I would always go down there, get the buffet, and play chess at the table before going to the buffet.
Roll 1d20.
Yeah.
Time for pie.
Mark's 47 says, sounds like McDonald's, except the franchise operators lease the land from corporate McDonald's.
Yep.
Yep. Hello, Mark's 47. How are you, sir?
And Casey's here.
Yes.
Hello, Casey.
Hello,
Casey.
Casey. How are you, sir?
Wow.
Am I here? I don't know.
Yeah, you're here.
Well, you're approximately there.
Yeah. Are we? Are we here? Are we there? Are we? Yeah.
Are we anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Here, there, all around. What can I
Mhm.
say?
I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. So beware.
Is everywhere.
I remember that song from a long time ago.
Whatever you do not pull Sandra's hair.
Yeah.
So did you like the new picture, the new cinema picture for KDTV? Okay. All right, let's see. Let me find it.
You mean the dolphin that's in the upper right-hand corner?
No.
He's got something special here.
Yeah. Let's see.
Uh-oh. 50
Casey wants
Shades
to
of
join
Raymond.
Casey wants to join in. I don't know if is the link on the top?
Should be.
Yeah, it should be. It's on the top. Hi, Sherry. The lovely
Yeah.
Sherry is here.
Hi, Sherry.
Yeah.
Hello.
Come on in. The water isn't warm around me. Not this time yet. Not yet. There's always a leader. Hey, Captain Fandom Nerd is here. Hey.
Ah,
Hey.
Oh, okay. I'm running a little slow, as you can probably imagine.
Oh, that's okay.
I was going to say something, but I want to still be friends. I want to be invited back.
I know favorite song.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, no, it's the pause interlude. Love it,
Ah.
love it. And we
I
got
thought we'd do something like bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum, like they had a match game.
Hello, Deef. How you doing?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
The Canadians
Hello.
are coming out.
Okay, let's see if Pudgy has that song. Okay, what does this do?
And we said Captain. Oh, there's Captain Fandom Nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Nerd
Captain Fandom Nerd. How are you, sir? I had fun talking to you Wednesday. That was fun.
Yeah, I was going to say, you had him on your show, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
He behaved himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't like me.
Hello,
Hey,
Casey.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Casey!
How you doing, Casey?
Hey,
Hello, Casey.
pretty good, Raymond.
Hello.
Okay, Casey, I think you got the echo.
I know. Does that help?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Yeah, I did. I didn't realize I still had the one open. I'm sorry. Okay.
I think I have
It's
to
one
us.
of those streams. I wish I had known. But hey, Raymond,
Yeah.
I wanted to come on today because I have a weird Ponderosa story for you.
Oh, tell us.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it was false or Little Joe, but I don't know. Anyway, in Carbondale, for a number of I've lived in Carbondale, Illinois, for like 20 years, and for most of that time, we had a Ponderosa,
Mm-hmm.
and um, because I live on a very fixed income,
Mm-hmm.
when I used to eat out at Ponderosa a lot
Mm-hmm.
when it came to, being able to go over and scarf the salad bar and sometimes get the special on the steak add-on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just say Ponderosa is now out of business, and I found out why the steaks were so cheap. Because one night when I went into Ponderosa, I had a little bit of extra money burning a hole in my pocket.
Uh-huh.
So I decided I would go the whole 9 yards,
Uh-huh.
right? And I went and I got like what was at the time the most expensive steak they had,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I got salad and I was ready to eat like a madman.
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead and they, got this big juicy looking steak, brought it out on the table. So I went ahead with my fork and knife and I uh, tried to cut into the steak. And the weirdest thing I've ever seen happen, um, when you usually go into a medium rare steak, you usually
Mm-hmm.
see a little pink part
Yeah.
inside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I tried to cut into the steak, all I saw was actual water just running out of the steak,
Oh
Wow.
no.
and
Wow.
and what it amounted to was that because I'm like, what is that? And then when you go and you eat it, there was like almost no flavor to it at all.
Yeah.
So I go to the manager. I'm like, look, dude, I come in here a lot. I eat here a lot, or as often as I can. And what is this? And he goes, there's nothing wrong with it. Uh, so so we'll either give you money back or eat it. So I took the money back, and as I was watching TV 3 or 4 days later, they said that there was a big scandal with a bunch of Ponderosa restaurants where in order to make the cheap steak look bigger, they would inject them with water before they cooked them.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were brining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally they were. They were injecting the steaks, the tissue with water, and they were putting in so much water that the cooking process couldn't get rid of it all. So
Yeah.
basically,
Mm-hmm.
when you're paying that extra money, you're basically getting water.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And there were I was told from the local news people because I called them up after the story ran because I'm like I had this problem and they're like this is pretty common all over the country now, and pretty soon after that the restaurant chain closed. So the restaurant now it has gone through several different iterations of food styles, and I think now it turned into uh, turned into some kind of a bar and grill. I don't know, but
Hmm.
I always felt kind of bad because I remember when you could actually go to a Ponderosa and have a good meal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I have to know. I don't know where you guys live, but do any of you have Orions around your area?
No.
No, not close.
We used there was one in Maryland by where we used to live, but not where we're at now.
Yeah, I never
Because
heard of them.
I lived for a little while. I lived in Missouri for a couple of weeks, and they had Orion's over here. Now that place had good food.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish they had one in Carbondale because, I mean, it's the kind of place that even if I don't have a lot of money, I'd rob a bank to go over and eat there.
You know, up here in Minnesota, we kind of had a similar little problem with a scandal. Of course, you know, being again we're Fisher State and all that. The big thing is walleye.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, walleye. Well, one of the restaurants, or several restaurants, were going out there, and I can't remember what the name of the fish, but similar to walleye, but not walleye, and being sold as walleye with the higher inflated prices and all that. They got caught big time. All these restaurants, and of course, you know, you don't do that to Minnesotans. They get mad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as they should too. I mean,
Oh yeah, rightly so.
if you're paying for something, darn it, you ought to get what you pay for.
Exactly.
Yep, indeedy.
Yeah, here.
Steve says, so you're saying that restaurant washed out of business?
Done.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Thank
What-
you.
What did the fish say when it swam into a wall? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Hey,
dear.
pop culture curator.
Hello, pop culture curator. How are you today, sir?
Curious.
Glad to have you here. I think I've caught up with everything. Oh, I meant to say, we are 26 subscriptions to get to 200. So
Hey.
so please pass it around. Let's get over the hump. I want to get that community tab.
Yay!
Hey.
Yeah. So keep pushing and having subscribers come on, so we can get to the 200. And I do see that we had the lovely Sherry here.
Mm-hmm.
And she sent me a lovely card, a lovely get well card.
Oh.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes. Thank you. Now I'm going to find the movie picture.
Usually, when I get a good get well card, it comes ticking.
Let's see. I gotta find that picture. Give me a second here. And hopefully we're gonna have Bunny Mama around 6:30-ish.
Ah,
So
Here comes Peter Cottontail.
the bunnies.
How will they take to the water?
Okay. Pudgy will check the ticking letter. Tick, tick, tick.
There we go. Yep.
Hey,
Hi, Jay.
where do you get your postage done, son? Come on, let a guy in on it. I'd love to send a few of those myself, especially the American Express.
Well, the good news is that Friendship Town, where Pudgy lives, is in the process of setting up a mail service. So the good news is that there's a really nice heron that's going to fly south for the heavier packages, but for the lighter stuff, it's going to be either Cardinals or Blue Jays.
Oh.
Okay.
So does that mean we'll be able to send Pudgy letters?
Maybe.
I mean,
Cool.
So we have a small problem with the testing process. See, in order to get the letters up to the birds, we have to give it to a squirrel. So the squirrel takes the letter, runs up the tree, but sometimes the squirrel gets bored and then drops the letter and then goes off to look for nuts. But then we find the letter a couple of days later because it blew underneath a tree. And then we find the letter and take it back to the squirrel, and the squirrel takes it halfway up the tree and then gets bored and wanders off again. And then the letter falls down. So the biggest problem to our mail service is that we have to figure out how to get the letter to the bird, but not use the squirrels. But we can't cut the squirrels out because when we try using chipmunks, then the squirrels got upset. And then they started a protest. So we had to go back to the squirrels, which then made the chipmunks mad. And the field mice are like, why do we even need a mail service? This doesn't make any sense. So it's a big process that we're working on right now. We hope to have the mail service ready to go by 2050.
2050?
I don't think they get enough time. That sounds like
they're doing better than USPS right now. So
yeah.
Hey, Pudgy, I got a suggestion for you.
Okay.
Maybe this will streamline the process by about 5 years. Maybe what you might want to do is, can you find a way to build some bird feeders? That way, what you can do is put like whatever the birds like to eat in the feeders and tell the bird, so the birds have to land, and while they're landed, maybe you can make a deal with them to like pick up the mail. That way.
That's a good idea. We actually tried something like that, but then the squirrels ate all the bird seed.
Yeah.
As they will do.
Good at that.
So we have to figure out a way to put the bird feeder low enough for us to get the letters to the birds, but high enough to combat the squirrels.
Well, isn't there some way that maybe, you can placate the squirrels and the mice so that they might not be as likely to go after the bird seed?
We've been trying. There's different things that we've tried, and so far nothing's working. So,
I like that.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the podcast.
Yeah.
KDTV.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor
I
Pudgy.
Start with all the peoples on there.
And in the lower right-hand corner, no hedgehogs were injured in the making of this film.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's true because I think Pudgy accidentally stubbed his toe.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Pudgy, is that the case?
That's an ouch.
I don't know, Pudgy's good.
He's good.
Okay.
That was the stunt double.
Oh, that was the stunt double. Okay.
Yeah, that's the last time I'm doing any stunts for you, Pudgy.
I
Oh,
thought
no.
I was
No.
wondering
No.
that was him.
No.
I thought he was the stunt double.
No.
Mere Pudgy makes a return.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, Mere Pudgy.
I'm scared.
Oh,
We all are.
Mere Pudgy was the stunt double. Woohoo!
Good choice. Good choice.
Yes.
Go away, Mirror Pudgy.
Whoa!
Whoa, he's serious.
Whoa!
I didn't know Pudgy had it in him.
Nice
Yeah.
shoot, Pudge.
Yeah, nice
Put
shooting.
back in the budget.
Oh, yeah? Take this.
What was that?
Yeah.
Ah, dang it. Doesn't work in this dimension.
Oh,
Mirror Punch, if you're going to do that, at least use a Verity Disruptor because you might as well get the bang for the buck.
mhm.
The agonizer, please.
Yeah. Yeah, Agonizer or Verity Disruptor, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Who got buzzed?
Boy, I have my windows shut. I got my curtains drawn. You know, I've got all the different sound processes try to muffle that. That guy has actually made that muffler louder.
Oh no.
He's probably watching.
I'll get him. I'll get him.
Oh my God, I heard my car on that science fiction podcast. I need to drive by at 5 o'clock on a Saturday
Yeah.
at the dolphinwars.com.
.com.
Mhm.
.com. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Tim's done it again.
Who?
Tim
Oh.
the Engineer.
Yep.
Oh, what
That
did he
one,
do?
I just saw it.
Oh, what's this? Did you hear about the fire at the shoe factory? 10,000 souls were lost, and the police said some heels started.
Oh,
Yep.
Thank you,
no.
Budgie.
Well, we've got. We actually had the Goddess Legion Knight give us a joke. He actually said he wanted Sandra to help out on this, but I don't think she's going to help out on this. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. You going to help me out on this time?
I can find it.
Okay.
All right, I found it.
Okay.
Can we just put it? You just gonna want me to post it? In
Here we
there?
are at the sausage factory, and we're watching the sausage.
No, no, we're
Oh,
going to do it as a. We're going to do it as a play.
Speaking of sausage, have you ever watched the channel called Ordinary Sausage?
What?
Have you ever watched the channel called Ordinary
On
Sausage?
the screen.
Never heard of it.
The guy's absolutely crazy. He's been making sausages out of everything. So like he made Skittle sausage, SpaghettiOs sausage. It's wasabi sausage. You know, and some of it turns out pretty good. Others, like he did beef tongue this week, and it was like, ugh. You know,
Okay.
I'm waiting for lemon meringue sausage.
I can't imagine biting into a sausage and getting SpaghettiOs.
oh,
Oh.
it looked so interesting. The casing actually held. It fried up. It grilled up it like a normal sausage would. But in the meantime, as it's in the bun, you can see the SpaghettiOs floating in the tomato sauce inside the casing.
Mhm.
God.
Okay, okay, this is going to be a joke from Sandra and myself. Okay, she'll be speaking into the microphone here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Dolphin TV Radio Theater with Raymond and Sandra.
All right.
Oh man, and I left my pipe organ in my other outfit.
Okay, Sandra, go.
A frog goes into a bank and approaches the teller. He can see from her nameplate that her name is Patricia Wack. Miss Wack, I'd like to get a $30,000 loan to take a holiday. Patty looks at the frog in disbelief and asks his name. The frog says his name is Kermit Jagger. His dad is Mick Jagger, and that it's okay. He knows the bank manager. Patty explains that she will need to secure the loan with some collateral. The frog says, "Sure, I have this," and produces a tiny porcelain elephant about an inch tall, bright pink, and perfectly formed. Very confused, Patty explains that she'll have to consult with the bank manager and disappears into a back office. She finds the manager and says, "There's a frog called Kermit Jagger out there who claims to know you and wants to borrow $30,000, and he wants to use this as collateral." She holds up the tiny pink elephant. I mean, what in the world is this?
The bank manager looks back at her and says, It's a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the frog a loan. His old man's a rolling stone.
Oh God. Oh,
Get out! Get out!
go ahead.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Kitty
minute.
table.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
And Baron does such a good Jackie Gleason.
Nick,
And away we go.
Tim the Enchanter says, Ooh. There, Legatus, Legion I, we did it. I came up with this the other night at Culture Casino's chat. What's the thing Amber Heard and Elon Musk have in common? They both love a good battery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mark gets to clean up the kitty table.
Yep.
Yep,
He cleans
yep,
up the
yep.
kitty table.
I'm making a mess. I'm really going to make a mess now.
Am I? Wait a minute. I cannot go to the kitty table. I run the place.
We'll bring it over to you.
Okay. Of course. Wait. The kitty table has all the good food stuffs. Good stuff.
So Raymond's going to go on remote now to the kids' table.
Yeah. Yeah.
Live.
Wait a minute. No. We can't. I can't go to the kitty table. With having the tooth.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun,
Well,
dun.
we'll put masks on all the food.
Say again.
We'll put masks on all the food.
Okay.
yeah, and I happen to have the world's largest bottle of hand sanitizer, so I'll just kind of send it over to you.
I appreciate it, Casey.
No,
I got this 55-gallon drum. I just gotta dip myself into now and then. Kind of like in Star Wars when they had Luke in that little tank. That's there we go.
Marks 47 says you will be seeing that joke more. I intend to make it a thing. Then you might as well just make yourself at home at the kitty's table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring a cushion.
Yeah. You need a cushion. Those chairs are kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of hand sanitizer, did you guys hear the story that's been going on about what's been going on with all the brewers? They, because of the bar shutdown due to what happened during the thing, demand for alcohol dropped temporarily. Now, that didn't happen in Pennsylvania. As soon as they closed the state store, it caused a massive panic, and lines, and people stockpiled like there would be never vodka ever again. But anyway, so a lot of the little brewers and some of the bigger ones converted the lines over from production of drinkable alcohol into medical grade alcohol. So instead of brewing at 80 proof, they were brewing at 190. So they were going high because of the way that the hand sanitizer was. So when all the emergency orders expired, one by one, these plants started to not be able to sell the product that they made anymore. So they had tons and tons of high grade alcohol ready to go for hand sanitizer that they were stuck with and they weren't legally allowed to sell.
Well, they should have sent it to Wisconsin. It's called Everclear.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the other thing that happened. Instead of using the traditional materials that they would use to make, consumption alcohol, they switched over to other things that were cheaper, but are not safe to drink by humans.
Ooh.
Again, send it to Wisconsin. Call it Everclear.
Sandra says they sent a lot of it to the prisons. The stuff smelled like drinking alcohol. It was quite interesting.
And oddly enough, a lot of it was bought up by Ollie's, shipped to all their stores, and they had pallets of this stuff. And they actually, they were glass bottles. It looked like something you could drink, and then there was an Ollie's person with a sign saying, "This is not drinking alcohol. This is hand sanitizer. You will die if you drink this."
Well,
Oh, I'm scared now. Pudgy, what's going on, Pudgy?
We're all in a land of cookies.
I love it. I can already see this is my new favorite movie.
The Pudgy Chainsaw Massacre.
Yep.
Those bushes don't stand a chance.
Pudgy, would it be okay if I dressed up as a bush and be a victim?
No.
I always wanted to be like an extra in a zombie movie or something. So I'm like, if I can't be a zombie, at least can I be a bush?
And how did you die, sir? Hedgehog with a chainsaw.
Dave, it looks like your microphone, your devices are not connected.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So I can't get you in here.
I blame Fiddle.
Okay. Two windmills are standing in the field. One says to the other, "What kind of music do you like?" The other says, "I'm a big metal fan."
Oh no.
The horror.
It's not fair to do this to a sick person.
Yeah. It's not fair to do this to a sick person.
All's fair in love and jokes.
Uh-huh.
No,
Yeah.
that's only in Dolphin Wars.
So true. Tim, you are permanently relegated to the kitty stable.
Bum bum bum.
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da.
Yeah, there were a bunch of new bunnies that came to visit the forest today. They were having band practice for their new song, Raining Carrots. And for some reason, it sounded a lot like that Slayer band.
Ah. Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior, came on. She says, "I can't stay, but I wanted to drop by and say hi. I'm at a family gathering. The family is meeting the newest edition." Well, welcome, Wendy.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
Love you, Wendy.
Give him our love.
Hi, Wendy.
Yeah, she
And
told me all about the new edition.
And
Yes.
do not give the baby coffee. Coffee with baby is bad.
Yeah.
See, what she's got to do is wait until the kid gets older, and when she babysits, sugar the kid up, then give it back to the parents.
So true.
Oh, my
So
God.
I'm doing that to mine.
I love that.
No, step one, Wendy will put the new child down for a nap, sleep till 30 minutes before returning to the parents, then give them sugar, and then send them back to the parents. And then 2 days later, the parents are like, you.
And of course, make sure you get those toys that make a lot of noise. And
Oh,
get
yes.
some birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can find one of those Evil Knievel crank the handle motorcycle things from the 70s,
Oh yeah.
drove my dad nuts with that.
I think they're coming back with those.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Those
think
are
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
Oh, that and make certain that you scatter Legos around in specific strategic areas.
Yeah.
Ooh, ow.
Yes.
Oh, that's
And-
good. And if you are inclined to really torture somebody, no matter what the gender of the child is, get some Barbie dolls and put them like, you know, down below the bed, because having a little sister and living in a room with 3 kids with bunk beds as a child, I can tell you there's nothing more painful or annoying than getting up out of bed and putting your foot down on somebody's Barbie doll.
Ooh.
I mean, and then of course your sister is like, maybe 8 years old, and she starts screaming that you're murdering Barbie.
Barbie's dead.
Oh, you
And,
bastard! You bastards! You killed Barbie.
yeah,
Dun, dun, dun.
and you know what? I do it again.
Wendy, we'll see how long I can go. I'm already on a strict time thing because of the disease that will not, the disease that keeps on giving.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mr. Raymond only has 52 minutes left.
But I do want to get Bunny Mama on.
That's right. So, Bunny Mama, come on. You're on the clock.
Everybody
Whoa.
get prepared for your goodbyes because Raymond only has 52 minutes left. Everybody.
We'll see.
Get your
We'll see.
memorials ready, all that.
Oh, thanks, Wendy. I hope so too. Wendy, Tim says, I child-proofed my home, but they're still somehow getting in.
Uh-huh.
See, he needed to get that from you, Wendy, because when he told us he was sick with the unnameable disease, we just all laughed at him. So, well, at least there's one person with a heart.
Raymond,
Yeah.
if I may ask, what is the prognosis? I mean, how long? I'm assuming you're like quarantining now.
Yeah. Well, I took the home test today, this morning, and of course Sandra's not overly thrilled about this, and she's going to it. Huh?
I was going to say, not only did it say that you had COVID, you were also pregnant. We're trying to figure that one out.
You know, that test does look like that. That test does look like that. It looked. In fact, that's what I said to Sandra. This is a freaking pregnancy test.
I think we're going to lose
And
John.
you're putting it where?
No.
Oh,
Meanwhile, back at the Earth.
Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, no, if
And
it
now-
goes in the place you're talking about, then that's Cologuard.
And now for something completely different.
please.
Yes.
Or actually, what Sandra calls it is the brain swab.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I hate
And
it.
oh my God, it wasn't pleasant.
Yeah.
I don't know how they found it, but they found my brain. I have to sit back and say that's a lot of skill because it's such a small thing.
Well, that's why I would never have a COVID test done, because doctors have told me that it's medically impossible to find something in a skull that doesn't exist.
There we go.
Yes. I did whine. I freely admit that I whined.
Well, if they stick something that far up your nose, I can imagine that you would.
Yeah.
I am not blaming you at all. I, I whine too.
And now, did you by any chance get more than one of these for one simple reason? I've heard a lot of stories about both false negatives and false positives with these tests.
Hmm.
Uh,
I also.
I'm just thinking you might want to have an extra one to do another one at some point because, like I say, I've heard big anomalies with falses both ways.
I'll see. Technically, if you wanted to double check the results, you would need a PCR test. I think that's the actual blood test. You would need a doctor's order for that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But no doctors are around over the weekend.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So you know what? You have the result,
Mhm.
which is accurate for all intents and purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight's show's going to be not long.
Yeah.
We're going to have fun. Bunnies will eventually show up as soon as she gets here.
Yep.
Hint, hint. And just tonight, go to bed.
Mhm.
Tomorrow, rest, and then Monday we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well,
Because I got to get this tooth out.
Well,
I was out walking the tube of the YouTube. I spied a young dolphin all wrapped up. And
What? That sounded pretty good.
it's
was
a sea shanty.
Yeah.
No, it was Streets of Laredo.
Yeah, I was trying to think it through there. I was going to try to put in, get 6 young rabbits to hot me along.
That's a good one.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Wrapped up in white linen and cold as clay. There we go.
I honestly think Doomcock might have some competition there.
Yeah. Well, it's a possibility. Use your possibility. Let's see.
Pudgy want the bunny lady. Pudgy want the bunny lady.
Patience, Pudgy. She just closed. She's on California time, so she just closed up. Probably 15 minutes ago.
Oh, great. And she's never coming.
She'll be there.
yeah.
You think
Don't worry, Pudgy.
you'd think this was the hedgehog lady the way he's going there.
Yeah.
I
I
He
thought
just
bunnies
likes
and hedgehogs were mortal enemies. I'm just making stuff up.
What are you trying to do, guys? What are you trying to do?
Fight.
I know, but you know what happens when you do stuff like that. The other one might come back.
It's
Yeah,
Thunder Pod.
That's the last thing. That's the last thing we need is a pudgy version of Highlander. There can be only one.
Well, I've got 100
Two.
dollars on Pudgy.
2 hedgehogs enter, 1 hedgehog leaves. It's Thunder Pod.
Here we are, born to be kings. He's the hedgehog of the universe. Dun-dun-dun.
My money,
A dyslexic man walks into a bra.
Yeah,
Him.
I've done that.
Yeah. How to be
Yeah, there's another version of that joke as well. The dyslexic man was reading the Bible and wanted to know why they kept talking about a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
Yeah.
textbooks of the world untie.
Oh man.
Okay, I am
Camera and
reaching.
mic access. Keith, what are they doing to you?
They're on to him.
Hmm.
That's what you get for being part of the Canadian underground. Da-da-da-da.
Huh,
Mountains are on
StreamYard,
their way right now.
StreamYard says that they blocked my camera and mic access. Weird.
Yeah, they did that to me. They did that to me when I first got on, and all of a sudden it just started working for some reason.
No, actually, I've had that problem before, and I normally use Brave as my browser. And when it's been does that, I just go to like Chrome and then copy paste, and then they'll work on Chrome until my Brave decides it wants to save.
Well, you know what? It might be the security privacy settings. Yeah, the one time I saw the microphone icon appear on my taskbar, and I right clicked and it said that program such and such was using the microphone, so I denied it.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden I was using another related program, and then it wasn't working. So that was just, it was a sub program of the other program. And once I re-enabled the sub, then the main started working again.
Hmm.
So that is start. Oh wait, I'm on Windows 11 now. So okay, then settings, and then let's see.
You turn this knob, you push this button.
Oh, and then there's a privacy and security tab. And then you should select the one for microphone and camera.
Isn't Windows 11 hideously evil?
Well, most are.
No, it's fine. I like it. I'd like it better than 10.
Did you get it with a computer or did you upgrade?
I originally had 10, and then it was the upgrade. The best part about 11 was they made the actual operating system lighter in terms of processor usage. So the windows are a little bit more compact. The different menu options work a little bit better. Basically, what it is they're trying to emulate the efficiency of the Chrome operating system in the Windows environment. So because of the enhancements that they made to Windows 11, eventually, sometime this year, you're going to be able to run Chrome applications on the Windows environment without it using a third-party converter.
Okay.
So that means that anything that's on the Android store, like if you wanted to play Genshin Impact or something, which is a money black hole anime girl simulator program, you'd be able to do that. It's free to play, but you get stuck with the default lady, and then to get the more enhanced lady with a superior fighting capability, let's say. Then you have to start plumping in money into loot boxes for the chance to win the lady with a superior fighting ability that just happens to whittle in a specific region. Yeah, it's the type of game that that Sandra comes walking by and says, "Raymond, what are you doing?" And she smacks you.
Yeah, that would definitely happen. Hello, Lenrod, who can't stay, and he's out in the woods. And hello, Phantom Outsider.
Hi there.
Oh, we're getting a lot. We got a lot of people on the chat tonight.
Cool. More the merrier.
The more the merrier. Guys are making. You guys are cheering me up just by you guys coming coming over.
Cool.
Now I just got to be able to continue talking.
Well, that's what we're all here for.
That's true. You guys are.
We're all blabberboxes around here.
Yes, you guys are all the best. Let's see.
Yeah, and the best part is Raymond picks a topic such as what type of pie do you like, and then the panel can talk for another 30 minutes or until the bunny lady shows up.
That's true.
Banana cream. I love banana cream pie. French silk.
Lemon meringue.
Cheesecake.
French silk.
Well, is cheesecake a pie or a cake?
No,
It's a
pumpkin
cake.
pie.
It's a-
Pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Oh,
very
yeah,
good.
Yeah, definitely pumpkin with a big amount of whippy cream on top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can whip them on there. Oh,
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh, you should see all the. You should. Sandra says apple or chocolate pie, and she uses a lot of. Whipped cream,
Mm.
and Snoopy
Whipped cream
gets
is
something.
definitely-
And Snoopy gets
Oh,
something.
yeah. Oh, yeah. They do
Yep.
have little there.
Yeah, Dolly likes whipped cream.
Sandra, if the next time you bake, I come over in dog costume, can I have some too?
The only problem is, Casey, Snoopy might want to sniff your butt. That's the only problem.
Well, you know what? I've always been a dog fan. I actually had a dog as a kid that used to do that because part of my physical therapy, I was told that I had to crawl around my house all the time. So I had a dog who, God love him, I don't know whether he thought that I was his brother or something, but it kind of went along the lines of what you just said. And I'll say no more. I love the dog, but there were a few moments that were just a little too up close and personal to me.
Of course.
But the dog really loved you.
Let's see.
I think he thought. I honestly think the poor thing thought I was a dog.
Phantom Outsider says chocolate's better than apple. Tim, the Outsider, the Enchanter, says strawberry rhubarb pie.
Black Forest chocolate cake?
Yeah.
Well, that's cake. We're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about pies.
Cake
Chocolate
is a whole
pecan pie.
Nice.
I never heard of chocolate pecan pie.
I had seen that one time.
Red velvet cake, yes.
There's a place up the road from me. It's called Gordon Food Service. It's sort of like a Sam's, but you don't have to pay the annual subscription fee. And their products are, I'd say, about 75% the size of what Sam's Club sells. So it's still bulk, but it's not crazy bulk.
Mm-hmm.
So you go whenever I went the last time, which is a couple weeks ago. In the one cooler is nothing but pie. So it was Oreo cream pie, French silk pie, apple pie, pumpkin pie. It's just every sort of pie that you can think of, and it's the commercial version of it because they sell a lot to stores. So, I bought for $12 the Oreo cream pie. It was absolutely awesome. 4 inches thick whippy cream on top of the wonderful Oreo cream base below. Each slice was like 400 calories. There was 3,200 calories in the entire pie.
Whoa.
But if you got that same pie at the restaurant, 1/8 of the pie and 1/8 of the total, they would sell for $5. So, what cost me $13 would cost $50 if you buy the total in the restaurant.
Yeah. Sandra says she made a black forest cherry cake from scratch with from a German recipe. It took 2 days, but it was worth it. Oh, I remember that.
Oh boy.
Yes. And Renier says that's amazing. Anybody remember the House of Bad Pies from the movie Pandemonium?
I don't think I watched that movie.
Yeah. Take care, Tim the Enchanter. Enjoy your weekend. Stay well.
Have a good one.
Yep. Take care.
Bye, Tim.
Yep. Okay. I gave Bunny Mom the link. So.
She's in California time. She's never coming.
Oh, patience, Pudgy. We are staying on until she comes. Oh, she arrives. We just gotta wait, and so yeah, she'll be on, Pudgy. Patience.
Okay.
She's waiting on a bunny food delivery.
Bunny
Bunny's
burgers? Oh, not that type of bunny food. Oh, okay. Bunny burgers. Bunny dogs.
Let's see.
I wonder if she use Bunny Grubhub or something.
Ooh, there we go.
Bunny Grubhub.
Oh, on a
Happening.
on a related bunny type story, have you heard what's been going on with the former Playboy Bunny mansion?
No.
No.
So, when Hugh Hefner was still alive, they sold the mansion and all the grounds to the guy that owns Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Mm-hmm.
He actually owns one of the mansions nearby, and once it's a special contract that says that he owns the property, but he couldn't do anything as long as Hefner was still alive. Hefner lived in the house until he passed away, and then plus 30 days, and then this guy got full control of the property. So
Right.
after Hefner passed away, and the family got his effects out of the property, the guy walked in. He had the keys. He opened the doors, and then he started to find things.
Whoa.
But not things that you would expect. So basically, what everyone saw on television for like the girls next door and everything were carefully constructed hallways. So it not like they actually built hallways, structurally, but it was already there. But specifically, they spent all the money to maintain the specific hallways and the rooms for the purposes of shooting the show. The entire rest of the mansion was not being maintained at all.
Wow.
Oh.
So there was wallpaper coming off the walls. There was black mold in all different rooms.
Oh my God.
There was lead paint peeling off at different places. So needless to say, not only is it the Playboy Mansion, it's also on the historic National Register of Buildings, and it's also on the state registration of buildings. So this guy has bought an historical property, which means that if he wants to go in and make any wide-scale changes, he has to apply for both federal and state approval to make any modifications, and those modifications would have to be done based on historical planning guidelines. That's one of the things that when you buy a historic home, you are bound by these terms and conditions. So as long as he doesn't change the exterior, he's fine. He can make changes on the inside. But so this has been going on for about 2 years. They had to completely gut the entire interior of the house, every single floor. And they've actually stripped out the floors. So it's a big, gigantic shell with a big gaping hole in the middle. And then on top of it all, they had the menagerie, the zoo out back. So then it turned into, okay, well, we have all these animals. You do not just shut down the zoo. You need to find places to put all the animals. So it took them 2 years to move all the animals to the different places for them to shut down the zoo. And then once they shut down the zoo, it turns out they weren't doing a good job cleaning that place. And also, there was apparently a septic tank where all that stuff was going into. So if you look up these stories online, it's absolutely amazing. So they're currently year 3 into a 10-year restoration build.
Wow.
And eventually that guy will be able to use the house. Now, his original plan was he wanted to knock it down and then combine the property into one big estate and then make like some sort of little building there. Little as in only 10 bedrooms. But but due to all the historical guidelines, he can't make any outside modifications, so it's all inside now.
Yeah, because you're dealing with the National Park Service there, and me having dealt with Steamtown National Historic Site, I can tell you it's a nightmare. They're just next to impossible to work with.
But how did it was it in the register before Hef got it, or?
Yeah, it was. Hefner, if I remember correctly, I think it was the Homely Mansion or Homesley Mansion. It was a historic building.
Okay.
And then when he purchased the property, because it was built by a famous architect, it was already a grand mansion on a wonderful estate. He started to add on to the building, and then at that time he discovered, oh, this is a historic place, so they halted construction. So he was able to make changes outside. So that's where like the grottos were built, the zoo was built. They did a lot of exterior projects, and then on top of it, he bought the property directly across the street. That was another mansion, and that's where all the women would stay. They made it like a dormitory. One of the first things that when Playboy went private, they actually sold that property as a way to to plunk in some money to keep the business going.
Yeah.
Wow.
How did the interior get in that shape that it was in?
Oh, no maintenance. They basically they diverted all the HVAC into only specific rooms where Hefner was.
Yeah.
So they turned off the dehumidifiers. They turned off the air conditioning systems. They didn't even open the windows because, well, it's a historic home. The windows didn't open.
Gotta love it.
Wow.
Talk about shattering the illusion.
Yeah.
Here we go. Makes it
So
wonder what the
actually, Hefner was ghetto.
Yep, for all the money that everyone thought he had, and he did have a bunch of money. He just chose not to spend it on the thing that you really should have spent the money on.
That's true.
Man, I'm disappointed. Another hero bites the dust.
Yeah.
Indeed.
If it ain't Star Wars, no, it's Hefner.
So true.
Now, the best part about Kenobi is it's over.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Thank
It is
you.
over.
Thank you.
I never watched a minute.
And I hope
I
it
didn't-
never, ever, ever comes back.
Oh, it is.
let's
It's the
see.
Riva series.
Oh God, no!
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
Revis.
that's
I've heard.
all Kenobi was.
I've heard
Let's
about
see,
that, and that makes me sick. I'm sorry.
Phantom,
Right, if you don't like,
Phantom Outsider says it's an illusion. He's fooling you, and you don't like it. Yeah. And Marks 47 says, "Hey, Viagra is expensive." Ah, Bunny Mom is here.
Hey.
Hey, hippity hoppity.
Oh, you know the reason why he had that, so he wouldn't fall out of bed.
That's true.
Hello, Beth.
Hello, how are you?
All
Yay!
right.
Bunny Mom's here! Yay!
Yay.
Budgie's excited.
Yep.
Budgie's excited here. Glad you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad
Budgie
you're
was
here.
chomping at the bit. He was really going, where's the bunnies? Where's the bunnies? Where's the bunny lady? Where's the bunnies? Where's the bunnies?
They're coming,
Yeah.
they're coming.
There's only 25 minutes left. We gotta get to the bunnies now.
He's got me on a strict timer.
You gotta
Budgie.
Yeah, he's got me on a strict timer. I get kicked off after 25 minutes, so I can so I can recover.
Yeah, because he needs his rest.
How are you doing, Bunny Mom?
I am going. It's been a busy, like 3 weeks?
Oh,
It's been nonstop strays and dumps and abandoned bunnies, and then a bunny in animal control decided to have 6 babies the day after she came.
Oh my.
So I now have 6 babies.
Oh, bunny grenade.
Yeah, so it's been keeping me busy this week. They opened their eyes, so it's been trying to figure out how to bunny proof faster than the babies grow.
They're multiplying.
That goes with human babies as well. That's for sure.
Sandra asks, "How is Althea?"
Althea is good. Althea, she's good. She just needs to have her teeth removed, just to give her a little bit more ease of eating and things like that. So $850.
All her teeth or just some?
Just the incisors. So the front
Okay.
ones, when she came in, it looked like she had been kicked in the face. So all of her teeth were shattered out. So as they've been growing back, they've been coming back crooked. And so they just don't grind. So it's just a constant going in and trimming the teeth. But since she's a larger rabbit, they actually, because she kind of doesn't like it. I mean, I don't blame her for not liking a Dremel put in my mouth. She needs light anesthesia every time she goes in, so that can be hard on her heart. So I'd rather do it once, get the teeth removed, and then go from there than having her go under anesthesia so much.
Yeah, there comes a certain time that they're not going to be able to handle the anesthesia.
Yeah.
Now, just curious, how long? I mean, if it was still going to anesthesia route you're talking about before doing the filing and all that, or cutting down, how often would you have to have done that?
It's every 3 to 4 weeks right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already starting. I just got her done this week, and it's already, you can see it starting to poke out again. So she might go into like 3 weeks.
And what is it? The jaw itself is broken, or?
It looks like it's it's misaligned a little bit on the jaw. So let me grab her. I can show you.
But you're gonna see a bunny.
There you go, Budgie.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yay!
Oh, I see a bunny back there in the window. How much is that bunny in the window?
Oh, yeah.
$250.
Wait, someone kicked a bunny in the face. Was it real?
Oh, that's the bunny. That's the bunny we're just talking about.
Yeah.
Just grab it.
Yeah, all of a sudden, a bunny mom appeared in the house. Oh, there's bunny mom.
So this is Althea.
Aww.
Your teeth fist?
Little bunny.
Aww.
Oh.
No.
Hi, Althea.
But yeah, so her jaw, it goes off to the left a little bit now, so it doesn't align properly. We tried to train her teeth to realign, but it's just not working. We tried to see if we can cut the teeth at different angles to try and retrain the jaw. But it's not working. But this is working.
Aww. Love the red eyes.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I love those red eyes.
I love how the little noses always go.
Yep.
Yeah, she's 10 pounds though. She's a big girl.
Ooh.
That's about the same, close to the same weight as my cat, Mouse.
Yeah. She's about 10 pounds.
Wow.
But she's been doing good just on kibble rather than the hay and everything else that normal bunnies get. So, what's it, baby
That's
girl?
good.
Oh,
Anti-derivative Jill came back. She needed a break from Brana Braga's weird train TNG episode. Okay. Well, we get you, Jill. You get to see bunnies now.
They're big
Bunnies out, yeah.
Yeah, a
Big
big
fluffy
bunny,
ones.
big fluffy.
And
you
One
can-
has some
remember, if you press Control and then B on the keyboard, you summon Bunny Mom.
Control. Okay. So you got you showed me a picture of some other ones that you just got.
Yes, I did.
Oh, there she goes again.
Okay, time to put Bunny back in the house. Uh-oh, Mr. Fez is on fire again.
Oh, yeah.
you know, they live in a nicer house than I do.
So this was Clementine. She was on Twitter.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello!
Hi, Clementine. Oh, look at that cutie.
Oh, look at that face.
Oh.
Jasulu off factor 10.
Oh.
So she was 3 weeks old, left at the vet clinic because she needed hospitalization, and the owners decided they didn't want to come back for her.
Oh.
What a crappy thing to do.
That's what I said. So the
A
vet
bunch
called,
of meanies.
Yeah.
the vet called me and was like, "Do you want another bunny?" And I said no. And then they were like, "Do you want another bunny?" And I'm like, "Yes." How sweet, baby girl.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so sweet. What a cutie.
So she's getting a nice big chunk of belly.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, you're eating good, you little bunny bun, you.
Yeah.
She eats a lot.
Yeah, you're just lucky to have
Oh.
Bethany as a bunny.
Now, I hope Pudgy's happy now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Pudgy loved the bunny show. Mr. Raymond, Pudgy has a question.
Yes. What is the question?
Is it possible to make Bunny Mom bigger on the screen so everyone can see bunnies better?
I will see if I can.
That's Pudgy's way of saying that I'm too ugly to be on the screen and get rid of me.
Yeah, I'll get off.
Oh,
No. There you go. There you go. Aww.
Hey!
Aww.
How old is that one?
This one's a week and a half.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Now,
Hey!
when you get baby bunnies, because we had babies for a while when I was a kid. They were so young that we actually had to bottle feed them. My mother did when they brought them into the house. Have you ever had to bottle feed a bunny?
Yeah, so Clementine, I had to bottle feed the first couple days just because she couldn't really figure out how to like drink water out of a bowl. These guys, they're still with mom, so that's kind of helpful. And then Clementine kind of weaned herself off. But baby bunnies, they only feed once a day, so it's not like cats or dogs where you have to get up to 2 hours. So they're a little easier to bottle feed.
What's her name?
What's that?
What's his name or her name?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
There's 6 of them, so I'm trying to think of a theme.
Oh.
And that's the one that gave birth. That's from the rabbit that just gave birth when they came, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm thinking this one's like a Kelvington, though. What do you think?
Yeah, he's a Kelvington.
Yeah, actually.
He's a Kelvington.
I have a couple black ones, and I'm thinking Doom and Cotton.
I like that one. I like that.
You gotta remember to call one of them Harvey too.
Well, a Sabu. You gotta have Sabu.
Gotta have Sabu. Yeah, Sandra likes that idea.
Doesn't Doomcock also have a new friend, that Calderon guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say though.
Yeah.
And you don't want a name like that for a cute little bunny.
Are there 6 wrenches?
Let's see.
Well, there's Raven, there's Sandra,
Sandra.
Rennie.
Nope.
Uh,
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Isn't Snortopoopas one of them?
Yep.
Well, it depends. Yeah, he's not. He's one of our wrenches, but he's not a Doomcock wrench. If you're going to name him after Doomcock, you can name him after our wrenches too.
I just need 6 names.
Let's see.
Yes.
So I have a gray one. That's this one. I just don't know if they're boys or girls yet because their parts are very small.
Okay.
If that's a boy, name him Bunny Tag. That's a boy.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
brother used to have bunnies years ago. Have any of these bunnies developed a craving for pepperoni? My brother's bunnies love pepperoni. We have no idea why. Didn't know that they ate meat.
They don't eat meat. They're herbivores.
Yeah.
Well, it must have been some of those mutant ones near 3 Mile Island that you got. Chernobyl bunnies.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, that is such a cutie, though.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Do you have any white ones?
I have a white and brown one and a white and black one.
Okay.
Okay.
White ones are colorful.
Okay, here are the 6 Doomcock wrenches: Jill, Heather, Lori, Canadian Spider-Man, me, and Sandra.
What if I have more boys?
Byron?
I don't know. I'll have to figure out. Once I figure out what the boys, how many boys and how many girls, where are you going?
Easy.
Yeah, I have a
close up. That's what it wants. It's, it's like, hey, there's a camera. I want my close up now.
He wants to show you his bunny butt.
Oh, you look at that bunny butt.
Oh,
Guess what? Bunny butt.
he's so soft and furry.
The little black ones look like little teddy bears.
Oh.
Hey, Bunny Mom.
Yes.
I have a question. Have you ever watched a movie called Night of the Lepus?
No. I've heard people talk about it.
Oh, you definitely have to watch it. Giant rabbits take over a southwestern desert town and wreak havoc.
Oh, that sounds like my
William
house.
Shatner.
No, William Shatner's in the other sister movie to that, Kingdom of the Spiders.
That's right. It's DeForest Kelly's in the Lepus one.
Yes, DeForest Kelly is in Night of the Lepus. Yeah, they set up like a cardboard town models, and then they send the bunnies in to destroy the town, but then they get bored and wander off. So they had to add the epic music. They eventually trap the bunnies in a cave and blow it up. So the bunnies don't die. At the end, as the credits are rolling, you hear the bunnies moving around. So they were in the process of digging. So they set it up for a sequel eventually.
Well, here we are. We got the first star. Look at how that little bunny is mugging for the camera and wanting that close up. I think we got the star of the next film right there. I like the box. I like the chops on that one.
I pay to watch him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cutie.
He's got star potential.
Definitely.
You a star? He's like, I want a nap.
Gray Bunny is now the Punisher Bunny.
He's the Punisher.
Yeah, he looks. Yeah. So are the other 5 pretty much match him in color?
No, they're all different. I'll go
Ooh.
grab it.
Ooh. Oh, there's Althea.
Look at that.
Althea.
Oh.
Althea.
Hey, come on. I don't like that little kid taking all the attention. You gotta look at me too. Look at me up here. Look, see, there's my ear. See, I got big ears, and look at me. I'm so big, and I got red eyes. I'm so cute.
I love the red eyes.
Don't get distracted by those baby ones out there. I'm the real star.
Oh. Ooh, he's got some makeup on him.
Bunny Bonanza.
So Mom's actually black, like a black brown, and then there's an orange, and then there's this one, and then there's a gray one, 2 black ones, and then a black and white one.
Oh,
You have enough to put in the bunny bandolier.
Yeah.
What a cute little thing. Oh.
Yeah, he's adorable.
I just
This is
love
why
it.
you keep rabbits and calico cats apart. You make something as adorable as that.
Yeah, he's very much like my dolly.
Oh, baby.
Oh, hello. And isn't it amazing that the bunny is looking right into the camera? It knows. It's like, there's the camera. Now it's time to look adorable. Gotta love me.
And this is why I don't adopt out baby bunnies until they're 6 months old.
Yeah.
You need to
Because
tell
baby bunnies get bigger.
bunnies get bigger, baby bunnies get hormones.
Mhm.
Yeah. How about that? One day you'll get your hormones in. Don't worry.
You fix them, don't worry.
Now, is it like gremlins? You can't get them wet and don't feed them after midnight?
Mm-hmm. It's no joke. It's all cute and cuddly. No. I wish there was 6 gremlins I can name them after. I think it's Cosmo,
No, Gizmo.
Gizmo,
Gizmo.
Spike.
Spike.
And I don't know if there was any other one. I can't remember the name of the names of the other ones.
Well, the second movie, they greatly expanded all the other ones. You know, one looked like Sylvester Stallone.
And
You had
Tony
the
Randall
one,
voiced one.
the one that voiced, the one that Tony Randall voiced.
I think that was Brain. I think they called him Brain or something.
Yeah.
Are you a Brain? Are you the smart bunny? Are you the smart one of the lot?
He says, I'm too
No,
small. I'm too young to be picky.
Yeah,
Pinky.
the bunny's like, oh my god, that lady has pink fingernails.
Bubba's.
Oh,
Oh, what a cutie, cute.
Lagata says, at least they're not tribbles.
Well, they're one step close to that.
Yeah.
I was seeing that 7 bunny brides for 7 bunny for 7 bunnies. It's like that's how you get about 100,000 in a heartbeat.
Yep. Single female can have 168 of these a year.
Woof.
Wow.
168 a year.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's what happened in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, because they can get pregnant the same day they give birth, and then they can also hold up to 2 litters sometimes.
Oh jeez.
My God.
Talk about the Energizer Bunny. That's not a joke.
Pregnant the day they give birth.
They're always fertile.
Wow. So the only way to really keep them from getting pregnant again is to keep the male bunnies separated.
Yeah, or spay and neuter.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, can you do that with a bunny too?
Yeah. So all of ours are spayed and neutered, except for these guys. They're too young.
Yeah.
How long before they can get spayed and neutered?
About 5 to 6 months. So that's usually why we don't adopt out our baby bunnies, is because we want to make sure they're spayed and neutered before they go.
Okay.
You know, that bunny's listening to you going, no, there's still a chance. I could be a 4-monther.
Yeah, if I look really cute now, maybe they will let somebody adopt me.
I love his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I love those markings. Those are just
Yeah.
beautiful markings.
Yeah.
Character.
Little speckles. Like little speckles.
Oh.
He's like,
Guess what, bunny? But
Look at the little patches.
I'll go grab the teddy bear. I have a teddy bear.
oh, we got a teddy bear.
Oh no. I don't think my heart can stand much more cute.
Pudgy's gonna go bonkers on this one. Pudgy's he's gonna curl up and roll around over this one, I bet you.
Yep. Or bounce around.
There we
And
go.
no, Pudgy, you can't put him on the catapult.
A little teddy bear.
Oh, wow. That one.
He does actually look.
He looks like a teddy bear.
What are you doing?
A little shy, aren't you? Hey, we're okay. We're not going to scare you. We're not going to
Where are
hurt
you
you,
going?
guy. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm exploring.
He wants to
Okay,
play.
What's
He
that?
went-
That one's Harvey. That one is
Bang,
hard.
bang, 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 bang.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wants to play.
Little troublemaker.
we get a
Release-
little
press-
bag,
let
we'll
me
drink.
release.
Awesome.
Oh, look at
There
that.
we
He is. I love. He is adorable.
Oh.
Cutesy McSweet Puff.
There we go.
What a little honey. Oh.
Yeah, honey bunny,
Where are you going?
and he doesn't want to stay still.
Oh, that one's curious. It wants
He's
to know
got a
what's going on.
wanderlust.
Yep.
Where are you going?
He wants. He's got the wanderlust.
He's going, Bunny lady. Next time you put me on camera, I want to talk to my agent. I got to talk to my agent first.
Yeah, do I get union scale for this?
Where are you going? Whoop.
Whoa, he's our
Welcome.
He's a little squirmer.
Hey, Snorter Poopers climbs down from the chandelier to encounter bunnies. He says, "Wiggle bunny,
Wiggle button.
That is,
wiggle bunny."
look at that. Could almost put it to a little disco tune.
Wiggle it just a little bit.
Oh, those little ears are so cute too. Look at those ears, just kind
Oh,
of.
sorry. I touched it.
Like,
How
well,
long
watch,
did-
that's my UHF channel ear. You want to hit the VHF channel?
I was trying to show them your little paws because they look like little bear paws.
They do.
Oh,
Wow,
they do.
look at those.
I'm like, you look at the little bear. Little bear.
Oh,
I think that's almost a perfect name for that one. Is bear.
yeah.
Bear.
There.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
look at that face! Look at that! Oh, God, that face!
Are you cute?
He
That
knows
bunny's
it,
like,
too.
no, I don't want to be bear.
Keep my fur on. I don't want to be bear.
I have to know. I mean, I know it's a lot of work for you, but how do you stand so much cute every day?
Well, it makes me going to work real hard. Huh.
I think after cleaning up enough bunny poo, the cuteness starts to wear off a little bit.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, but that's not the bunny's fault. I mean, it goes
Well-
in, got to come out.
Well, it still is the bunny's fault. It's like,
Well, I mean, it's not like, the bunny can just hop on the john or something.
well,
I mean,
that's
it's got
what we
the
need.
litter box trained, so it helps.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Are you litter box trained, little guy? You better be. Yeah.
He's like, I'm still in diapers.
Oh, you're in diapers. Oh,
Oh,
still learning.
Yeah, I'm still in mama's. It's all mama's fault.
Is
Here's my
that
finger.
the mama's boy right there? Oh,
Actually, I don't know which one.
or a girl, or is that the mama bunny?
hey, I got one really serious question. I gotta go here really quick. I had intended to do something to try to support your endeavor. Unfortunately, the business I was going to start went belly up almost before it started, but I'd still like to offer you something on a recurring basis to help you with the bunnies. How would I go about doing it?
Well, thank you. We have a couple links on our website. So we have our donation button on our website. Donation button on our website, but we also have our Amazon wish list. So if you want to send us little toys or supplies or something like that, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, thank you so much. And I'm sorry your endeavor didn't go through.
Well, unfortunately, I had a pet supply store. I realized that the people who set the website up for me were a bunch of shysters and left me with a $9,000 credit card bill.
Ouch.
Oh no!
Now, do you understand why I hate American Express so much? Because the people who offered to help me start this business said the website was free. So I went ahead, they had me sign what they call the contract for hire. And what they didn't tell me, because I couldn't see the contract in its entirety, was that the minute they released the website to me, I became responsible for all the upkeep. So these idiots, because I didn't have the money they wanted to pay for the website, arranged for me to get a business line of credit. They found out all my information. They knew more about me than I did. Signed me up for these credit cards that I had no idea I was even going to get. And then before I could even say no, don't do this shit, they went ahead and charged themselves $9,000 to pay for what was supposed to be a free website.
Wow.
Wow.
That
That's
sucks.
So that was what I was, and I had a lot of because it was all pet supply stuff. I had a bunch of rabbit stuff on there ready to sell people or give to you. Unfortunately, because of this, that's all gone away, and my credit is in the toilet.
That sucks.
Tell me about it. I started out with like 720 credit, and now it's so low I can't even find what a magnifying glass.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So sorry to hear that.
I mean, that's called to the FBI kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I've talked to lawyers, I've talked to the state's attorney, and it turned out when one of the lawyers was actually able to finally get a copy from the company, the way the company wrote the actual contract, they put a little clause in there. Again, something I didn't know because I couldn't see it, that the minute I type my name on the line to sign the contract, I waive my right to litigation.
Oh, brother.
That ain't right.
No, there's got to be a way around it.
And no,
Yeah, if you don't know what you're signing and didn't see it, that's an illegal contract.
well, that may be, but I'm like, look, what do we need to do, guys? I mean, I've talked to several different lawyers, and the thing, it's unanimous. They're like, we could take your money, but honestly, even
Better Business Bureau is the first place to start, and then I call somebody from the FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they can't open lines of credit in your name without you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I actually the thing is, I actually received the cards when they came in. I just didn't know that they'd been done. And when I found out about these cards, I'm like, because what I was told after the fact by these people was that when I got them, they're like, hey, if you don't want to do this business, then you at least have this credit to do whatever you want to with. And I'm like, but then I found out that they must have like falsified my numbers a whole shitload, because I went out and, like I said, I had great credit. I have 2 credit cards from my bank. I never missed a payment on either of the principal credit cards for over 20 years. So I had great credit. I never used them unless I actually knew that I could pay for what I wanted in cash ahead of time. And now with American Express, they got me paying them $475 a month, and that doesn't even cover principal. It's $475 in interest every month. So the thing is, I'm not going to be able to give you much, but I still want to give you something because I love the bunnies.
Oh, we all love the bunnies.
I'm sorry, I just love them. And even Gary would be cute if you put him in a bunny costume.
Oh man,
Mouse loves the bunnies, right? Mouse like the bunnies.
that really stinks, Casey. But you know what? Maybe you should hold off on supporting her until you get your your various parts back in order.
Well, dude, I did find out one really interesting fact from a lawyer the other day that may negate all of this one fell swoop. My principal source of income, I don't know how many people are familiar with disability income. I've been disabled all my life. I use a wheelchair to get around. And my source of income is SSDI, which when I went on the government websites and talked to lawyers, they say is you can't garnish it. The only people that can garnish are the federal government themselves. So theoretically, according to what I just found out, even if I owe these people money, they can't actually claim it unless I give it to them.
Yeah. Good point. Snorter Poopus says, my silly question for Bunny Mom is, can you poop a bunny nose, or do they find that annoying?
It doesn't look too annoying.
Oh, no. I think it liked it. I think it liked it.
Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'll look up the links on your website. I'll find it. Thank you so much.
Thank
Love
you.
buddies.
Please
Take care, Casey.
Take care,
Yep.
Casey.
Have a great night, guys.
Best of luck, man.
Thanks. I may need it depending on how this goes.
Yep. Good night and take care. Good luck.
Yes. Oh, that's so cute.
Hello, Dalek 451.
Hey, Dalek.
Hi, Raymond.
Welcome to the bunny show.
I'm glad. I am so glad I got here in time for the bunnies.
Yes. I think she's gonna. He is so cute. He is just so cute.
He's
So
what a precious little thing.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
So
I want to
got
boot that
any
now.
so you got any others? You got any others to show, Beth?
Yep.
What, more bunnies?
More bunnies.
Oh,
Great.
bunny.
Great.
It's Bunny Palooza here on
Bunny
the show on Just Cause.
Budgie's vibrating.
Budgie's vibrating.
Mr. Raymond,
Yes.
we're 8 minutes over. Are you feeling okay?
I'm good to go. I think we can go a little longer.
Especially for this.
Oh,
Look
there
at
you
that.
go.
What's dope?
Hello.
Oh, look at that guy. Oh, I love his marks.
Yeah.
Wow. He's Fat Bunny.
Black bunny.
Oh.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
A Dalmatian bunny.
That's the word I was looking for.
A Dalmatian bunny.
A Dalmatian bunny.
Awesome.
Yeah, the facial markings almost remind me of a boxer.
Yeah.
You Nacho Libre?
Yeah.
Nacho.
A Rorschach mark.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Oh,
You look like a butterfly. You look like a.
oh, he's twitching. He's nervous.
He's trying to pull himself up.
Oh.
Well, to quote Rorschach, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
And he's got his determined face on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That is such a. Oh.
He is a cutie.
Oh.
Are they?
Set me free so I can wreak havoc on the world.
Are they crawling yet, or are they?
What?
Are they crawling yet, or are they just?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They're all over the place. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one found the fireworks.
Wow.
It's just a adorable little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Sometimes an ink blot is just an ink blot.
He got into it.
Sometimes a bunny.
He's like trying
Who
to.
let that bunny mom? How could you let him in near the inkwell like that? Oh, that poor bunny.
Get into everything.
Oh, what a cutie! Oh.
Yes, he is.
Aww.
And he's very they all seem very photogenic when they see the camera.
They do.
You see yourself?
Yeah.
Well, see, they're Hollywood bunnies. They know that from the moment they're born, they know where a camera is.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
it's in their nature.
Mhm.
Yeah, plus there's a hedgehog on the screen for them to look at.
Oh, that's
No, that's
Yeah.
True.
Hello.
maybe this one's more of the doom. Are you doom?
Yeah, he's
yeah,
the doom.
that's a doom.
That's a
Dumb bunny.
Yes.
We'll
the
call you
doom.
Victor.
Yeah. Call him Dictor. Yeah.
Are you Victor?
Dictor,
Victor Van Bunny. There we go. Victor Van Bunny.
Dictor Van Bunny.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Where is Fett when we need him?
Well, he knew he could not. He knew he could not compete with his cuteness, so he didn't even show up. Oh, I'm gonna get it now. That's for sure.
This bunny has the boomstick.
How old are they
What's
once they start becoming antisocial towards each other? Sandra asked.
It really depends. We usually start breaking them up around 12 to 15 weeks, just because that's when they start becoming fertile. So we start breaking out the sisters and the brothers.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had siblings that stay together forever, and then I've had siblings that break up around 3 to 5 months.
So it's personality, just like anything else.
Exactly. Yeah.
He does, Sandra, yeah.
And
Victor Van Doom Bunny.
Dictor Van Doom.
Dictor Van Doom Bunny. Love it.
Yes.
Funny.
I hope that one is a boy. It needs to be Victor Van Doom Bunny.
If
No little nuggets.
Oh, it spells it's Victoria.
Victoria. So it's either going to be Dictor or Dictoria.
There we go. So you just got named on a YouTube stream. Don't you feel lucky there?
Yeah. Yes. I just love that. I just love that Rorschach look.
Yep.
Well, if it is Victoria, then it will be the bestest bunny ever.
Be like, I'm taking care of your kids. Child support.
Oh yes.
It would be funny as heck, just all of a sudden, wherever Doomcock actually is, he wakes up in the morning, he's surrounded by all these bunnies.
Hey, back.
Look at us, Legion Eye says Dictor Dictoria.
Yep.
Yeah, he beat me to it. Dang you, Legatus. I was gonna say it. Oh,
wow.
Oh, that's
Cool.
That's a license to awe.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he's actually asymmetrical on almost everything.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Just kind of a little bit off on everything.
Wow.
Kind of like us.
So
He
true.
wasn't going to say anything, but
But he has these little horns on the top of his eyes.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Stay angry.
Great horny toads. There's horns on his eyes.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. He is so
It's
cute.
amazing how all these animals come just so even though they're all the same, there's just differences about them and little quirks and all that. And
Yeah.
it's just amazing these little things.
Mhm.
We've had 130 bunnies now this year, and I've never met two alike.
Sandra asks, how old do they need to be before you can tell if they're male or female?
Depends on the bunny. Really, the difference between a male and a female bunny before they drop is a slit and a dot.
Mm.
So it's just kind of figuring out, is that a slit or is that a dot?
Hey, that kind of fits the theme that you had with the dots and the dashes there, Raymond. I understand what the name of the show is up there. That's male, male, female, female, male, 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 female.
That's right. We'll get into that as we wrap it up.
Go in.
To my adoring fans, I gotta sign autographs. Sign autographs to my adoring fans.
Yeah.
Very.
Very cute.
And it looks like right now. It looks like a little baby pug puppy, even though it's a bunny with those markings.
Yeah.
Just, oh.
I was telling Mark I wanted a French bulldog. That's what started this all. I wanted a French bulldog.
Funny.
Jill says, slit or a dot? Bunny Morse code.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberries or not?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are you doing at the bunny house? You're supposed to be working on Star Trek Picard Season 12. Get back to work.
Whoa.
No, actually, I have to admit, ignorance in this area. I got a question. Actually, it's kind of serious. Are like dogs and cats? Can people be allergic to rabbits? Is there? Okay.
Yeah, it's the same as like cat fur a little bit
Okay.
different just because of the danders. There are different breeds of rabbits that have different types of fur, same as like cats and dogs. Like these guys are Rex rabbits, so they have a shorter fur.
Mm-hmm.
But where are you going?
Nope.
You're running
Something
away.
interesting over here, Bunny Mom. Over here, is there something interesting, Bunny Mom? Don't you see it? I see it.
Hey, silly question for Bunny Mom. The rabbits with their fur, do they build up any static?
Like,
Like static electricity, and like you touch the bunny and then they zap you?
not really. I've never been zapped when I touch a bunny.
Okay, good. They're grounded.
No.
Pretty grounded.
Oh.
Are you
Oh.
grounded?
Oh.
What's up? What's
Oh.
up? Losing a bunny.
Now, will these keep the ear straight up and down, or will they go to the floppy ear? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. The bunny froze him in carbonite.
Bunny's like, I want to go play now. Stream over. And Raymond is not doing good.
Mhm.
You gotta be careful of those little naughty bunnies like that. They can okay, there's the button. Keep them away from Harvey.
I think she just froze up.
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful picture, though. I mean, look at that little bunny.
Yeah.
Like that. That
Screenshot.
bunny's looking at you going, that bunny's going, I'm going to get you next.
Since you said hi to me in the chat. Hi, Jill.
See, we named it Victor Van Doom Bunny, and now it's thinking it's taking over the world. That's
Yeah, he's taking over. What? So that's why Bugs Bunny doesn't wear pants. All he's got is a dot. That's good, Legatus. And that got you to the kitty table.
There you go. Yeah, I was wondering why he went to the kitty table. Now I know what it was. Well, there.
I got that snorter poopus. I'm just an old bear. So
polar bears are cute too. Don't worry about that.
I decided the story of the title for tonight. I don't know if anybody was able to figure out the full.
I got to episode 61.
That's
right about that part.
What's the deal
yes,
with,
you were.
Yeah, what is with that title? Is that Morse code or Braille?
It is Morse code. It is Morse code.
Oh.
I decided to do a little. Hey, Camp Fandom Nerd, how you doing, sir?
Oh,
good. Will, how are you?
Good. Hold on.
Good to see you, sir.
How you doing?
I'm on the side of the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I decided to add to just go a little crazy with the title, and so I just made the title in Morse code. Snorter Poopa says we may be cute, but you can't hold us in the palm of your hand. Yeah.
No.
Well, when they're babies, but then you get your arm ripped off by the mama bear.
That's true. That's true. And Sandra, put your thing out, your link out there.
He's got a YouTube channel?
Yes, he does.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And everybody out there, subscribe to him.
Yes. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to Dalek 451, his channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because he'll exterminate you fast if you do.
Oh, thank you.
But Raymond can hold mini snort in his hand. Yeah.
Let's
see.
I recently hit 120 subs.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
I'm up to 105, which shocked me. My brother-in-law and his girlfriend subscribed to me, and I don't know how they're going to handle all this.
I'm 26 away from 200. I want that community tab.
He's 26 away. It was 17 away, and then I came on the show, and that was it.
I think don't you need 500 for the community tab?
Hi, Bunny Mom.
Welcome back, Bunny Mom. Whoa, a black bunny.
Oh, new bunny.
Oh, bunny. Hold on.
Now,
A little black
bunny
one.
Was the other bunny naughty and knocked you off?
Yes.
I thought so. I knew it.
Yeah. No, it was my iPad for some reason I forgot to turn off the data, so it like kept going back between data and Wi-Fi.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's better than data and lore, but that's beside the point.
It is.
What a bump.
It is a black one.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
You know what that looks like? It looks like a little bunny that might have gotten into the fireplace and got all the dirt from the fireplace. So it's all
like in 101 Dalmatians when they went through this.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what it reminds me.
Its fur looks silky. Looks like that that velvety fur that some rabbits have.
That's what these are. Yeah, they have the.
That's even better. I love those kind of bunnies because they're so soft.
No, Bunny Mom, I'd have you send me one of those bunnies, but my wife would kill me.
Cool.
Oh, I've been begging for a sea otter. She says no.
I want one too.
Yeah, see, sea otters, they're cool, aren't they? They're so cute too.
Yeah, here in Monterey, we actually have them coming up to the shore, like kind of closer to where you can really see them, and they're fun to watch.
Yeah, see, at least you got that. I live in Minnesota. We don't have sea otters.
I'll send you videos.
Oh, please do.
We go scuba diving too, and sometimes they'll mess with your fins or mess with you while you're swimming.
That's what your husband was saying about that, going out there and
Mhm.
doing that and messing around and being naughty.
They're
It's
mean
like,
little
I'm sure-
things.
Mhm. And I bet you that one right there could be a little naughty thing too if you got a chance. Look at that. It's a cute face, which means, haha, I can get away with anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Snortopus says,
Snortopus.
Snortopus. That's utterly ridiculous.
Little dog.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
this
no, we-
might be the Doom Bunny.
Okay. This might be the Doom Bunny, Budgie.
Possibly.
I don't know. How about
Depends on
Saturday
which
Bunny?
which one is the boy bunny.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Where are you? I think this one's a
Where did
girl.
that-
I
Oh,
think it's a girl.
okay.
Oh,
Then
okay.
it's Harvey.
I'm
That is
50% sure it's a girl.
Okay.
50%
Oh,
sure.
what? It's a girl bunny. What can we name a
I think.
girl bunny?
Ooh.
How
Well,
about chocolate eclair?
Yeah. Doom needs to get a girlfriend so we can name it after her.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. Get to it,
Or
Doomcock.
we can do Maria
Shadow
Tiantelli.
Bunny.
Yeah. Maria Tiantelli, yeah.
Yeah,
Shadow
there we
Bunny.
go. Yeah. Shadow Bunny.
Shadow
A new
Bunny.
super.
Or Loretta Lynn. It was born a coal miner's bunny.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you're going to go back to the
Yeah.
kiddie table.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
so
haven't
go to
done
the
anything
kids'
at the kids. I behaved the whole bloody show, so I'm not at the kids' table. I'm proud of myself.
That's a shock.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah. Phantom Outsider. Remember, Snortopus, sea otters are like seal snackbacks. Oh. And Snortopus likes that idea.
You just stay away from the bunny snort.
Yes. Stay away from the bunnies.
Bonnie Mom would get you.
Yes. Don't run from
Now,
them.
now the
I'll slap
fact
you.
they're. Now, of course, they got powerful back legs and such, and they can
Oh, yeah.
stick some pretty nasty nails or claws back to it.
I've lost some arms. They've gone up my arm before.
Ouch.
They've gotten my
Yeah.
chest, my neck. Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
I had a cat, and the cat would be looking at the bunny, and I'd tell the cat, it was Rascal, my passed away cat. I said, "Don't even think about it. That rabbit will knock the sense out of you." And
They're like almost like kangaroos. Yeah. See, look at my little back leg. Look at my little back leg.
oh. Guess what? Bunny butt. Oh, look
Bunny
at
butt.
that. Oh. Now, when they're in a household, though, do people, obviously trim those back nails down, or don't you trim those nails? Okay, like a cat or a dog. Okay.
More like a dog, yeah. It's every
More
like
like
4
a-
weeks or so.
Okay.
No, he keep the straight ears, or do they get floppy eventually?
I'm not sure. The mom was found with a loppy-eared bunny. And so part of me is wondering if the loppy-eared bunny, since he hasn't been neutered, is the dad, or if he was just found with the mom.
No,
know who
it
your
could be
dad is.
possible that some would be floppy and some would not. Or would it be-
Only if one of the parents is loppy-eared.
Okay.
It is a dominant trait, so I'm just not sure yet.
Oh, okay. It's a dom trait. Okay.
So
I'm learning a lot about bunnies today, and I like it.
Yeah. Yes. You gotta make sure you come to the next week, if I have it, the ferret chat, the ferret
Oh,
interview.
the ferret
Oh, yeah.
chat.
Yeah,
The bunnies and the ferrets could talk.
Raymond hasn't been beat on enough, so he's got to bring the ferret people in.
Stop. Okay.
I can
Just,
see that. I'd like to see a conversation between those two.
yeah.
The bunnies and the ferrets.
Bunnies and the
What would they
ferrets.
talk about? What would they talk about?
Yes. What would they talk about?
Look how we have our humans so well trained.
Yeah.
Where
No, I
did your
just
humans hide the treats?
Now, I suppose you've had little accidents done on you by the bunnies too. I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's been
Nice.
times where I'm grooming a bunny and it's somebody else's bunny and they just all over.
Mm.
See, don't feel so bad now, Raymond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's like when I first got my dog BB. I'm sitting downstairs in the chair and she's on my lap, and all of a sudden I'm going, something stinks. It's like, BB, you pooped on me in the chair while you're laying there next to me. What the heck? I know. First and only time though.
Yeah.
Hot glue. Oh, that is just so adorable though.
Let me go get the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
I was wondering if there was one more baddie. I lost count. I lost count because of the cuteness.
See, that's when you need an older dog to help train the younger dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Althea's back in the window.
Yep, there's Althea.
Well, we did have an older dog. We had an older dachshund. Her name was Heidi.
What you doing, Alfie?
Oh, what? Oh.
One more black one. This one's the runt.
Oh.
Runt?
The run of the letter? Oh.
And this one is called Gunpowder.
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 Yeah. Awesome. I like that.
Whoa, there.
Whoa.
Gunpowder
Where
went
are you
off.
going, buddy?
He did the big Steve McQueen, the Great Escape there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you glaring at everybody? Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Ah, D. Hello.
Hey, Dave.
I got it working. Yeah.
All right.
Just in time for the last bunny.
Yeah, just in time for the
right
last
on.
bunny.
Where are you
Oh, look
going?
at that. About the size of my little Molly when I first got her.
And I can tell that one's a lot smaller than the other ones, but sometimes those
Yeah.
runts grow big.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Yeah, that's just how big my little puppy was. Fit in the palm of my hand.
Feisty little thing.
Feisty little runt.
Yeah.
I don't like. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Just grab her.
So you've got 3 solid black ones, and then the other ones with a brown one, and then the Rorschach one.
Yeah, so I have a it's like an orange brown, and then brown and white, and then black and white, and then a solid gray, and then 2 solid blacks.
Okay. Hey guys, watch this. I wiggle my nose, and the nice lady brings me treats.
Very true.
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing that around the house. Actually, I had done that around the house. The wife goes, "What's the matter? You having a stroke?" So it doesn't work so well.
Bunny and ferrets talk about how they are lucky that the king of the rodents, the squirrels, refuse to be domesticated.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got to be careful of the squirrel overlords.
Yes.
The runt is feisty.
Well, you have to be. When you're the runt, you got to be feisty.
And
you get picked on.
and he's an escape artist. And Snort asks, "Is that one going to grow anymore?"
Yep.
Okay.
Let me go grab Mom. I'll show you Mom.
Yeah.
I bet you that little runt will probably grow up to be the biggest one. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah.
All muscle bound and everything.
Yeah.
Who's the mother?
Little tattoo that says "Mom" on it.
I am
Stuff like that, yeah.
And a bowler hat.
Bowler hat. That just means it's just a slow starter. That's all. But once they get going, look how feisty. Oh, here comes Mommy.
This is
wow.
Mom.
She is gorgeous.
She's beautiful.
Wow.
She is gorgeous.
Look at those eyes.
Yes.
Oh.
She's absolutely lovely. Aw.
Is that Althea in the left window?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See,
So
Althea's jealous. It's like, don't pay attention to that bunny. I'm up here. Look at me.
I know.
Good look at this bunny.
She's like, a break.
Snort says, "Big Mama," and Sandra says,
She is a big mama.
Yeah. So the what's called the nesting She's been pulling all of her fur out.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
no.
to make the nest so.
Most likely, somebody was at the other rescue was cleaning her nest, and so she kept having to pull fur. And so we're getting near her mamas.
About how much the mama weigh there again?
She's probably about 7 pounds, 6 pounds.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still looks big for a 7 pound, 7
Yep.
pound. It still looks like a big bunny, you know.
Yeah. She's pretty long.
Well, she also just gave birth to 6 little bunnies.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She
I mean,
says,
their
"I'm ready
litters
for the
can
next
go
one."
up to 12 to 14.
Wow.
Holy
Wow.
cow!
But they're guessing she's about 4 years old, so she's actually an older mom.
Okay.
Oh.
So I know it happens with cats. Can this happen with bunnies as well? Could they be pregnant from 2 different male bunnies?
Wow.
Mama's. She's my snuggle bug.
Oh, I can see why. I don't blame you for having that little snuggle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sandra asked, how long did I nurse for?
About 7 to 8 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They might start weaning them around 6, but they'll nurse for about 7 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
So in California, you actually cannot rehome rabbits until 8 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And that's just a California law.
I'm not sure if it's others, but yeah, California, they say 8 weeks. We recommend 12 weeks before rehoming rabbits, just because that way they have more time to learn how to bunny from their mama.
Okay. Which is important.
Yeah.
Bunny needs to know how to bunny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama's got to teach them how to eat the quartz.
Here.
Maybe I need to check into a polar bear rescue.
Should. I'd come and look at the bear.
Yeah. She is absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
They need to be with mama so they can learn and grow.
I can see where some of the coloring came from.
We've got 2 bunny moms here.
Yep. That's true. That's true.
Well, Althea maybe it was a bunny mom too, so it's 3.
So yeah, I have Queen, who's a mom. I have Lily up here behind me. Other way. This one's a mama. I have her son still.
Okay.
She's actually my longest resident. She's been here a year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Wow.
She likes it there. She says, "It's a 4-star place. I'm not leaving."
She does.
Yeah.
She actually, she got mad at me the other day when I took her out to run around, and she was like, "Excuse you." Okay, I'm staying there. I don't care.
So they've got their personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Maggie's all about the snuggles.
So that's Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie. Aww.
That's a
Maggie.
Yeah, she came pre-named, so I just kept it.
Okay.
Might as well. Yeah, I mean, it's a good name.
Yeah, she's a Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mags.
Now what she needs is a little pacifier.
A bunch of little pacifiers.
You know, keep them dizzying off of you.
And other than giving birth and all that, she's in good health and good spirits, right?
Yeah, I mean, we took her in for a wellness check the day after we got her, just to, check her out. I was concerned more about her sides being bare, just because I hadn't seen a rabbit go that high. Usually, it's just their stomach and their dewlap. So I took her in for a wellness check. But other than being a little bit underweight and a little bit needing more calcium and more nourishment with nursing and everything like that, she's totally fine.
Oh, that's good.
She needs more calories.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Down and hit those carrots. Get those eyes good and get a little bit of weight on you, and you'll be good as gold.
Yeah.
You'll be ready to take on those nights that come by and try to
She's a
get
good
into the
girl.
cave.
Yeah. Well, I think I think I'm about ready to
Get a
call
nap
it.
in.
Yes, Podgy, I know.
Raymond's bunny adrenaline is going down. He got that
Well,
shot of adrenaline before he
you've
started seeing
been,
the
yeah,
bunnies.
you've been. I've been coughing, but I've been muting it. So, and we've put your GoFundMe out there. We've been.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to do something real quick.
Sounds like Raymond deserves a popsicle.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raymond deserves a dolphin treat.
Sushi, yum num num num. Sushi, num 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 num.
Yeah, and some peppermint schnapps.
There we go.
I have not been a big schnapps fan.
How about some ginger ale?
I have got. I've got club soda and I got tonic water that I can drink. I love tonic.
I thought you said Tide water. Like what? Are those like Tide
salt water
Pods?
for gargling.
Oh, I've been doing that, especially for the tooth.
Hey, silly question. You got any gin?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, then you're good to go.
Yes.
Gin and tonic.
Yeah, gin and tonic.
Scotch and soda, mud in your eye, baby.
Yeah, I love gin and tonic, but I can also drink tonic by itself.
I've never been a fancy drinker. Just dive right into the barrel. Well, I can sit back and say this has been as fun as a barrel full of bunnies. That's for sure.
Yes, it is.
I got one.
Yeah.
How old is Maggie?
She's 4.
Oh, okay.
That's our guess. Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the average lifespan for a bunny?
About 10 to 13 years.
10, 13. So like an average of sometimes a dog or a cat. Okay.
Ooh.
You're still a young lady, Maggie. Don't think you're old. You're still a young lady.
Ooh. Sandra's gonna make banana bread or muffins when we're done. Ooh.
The bunnies will take some of the bananas.
I was gonna say that what Sandra needs to do is make some carrot cake and send it off.
Ice cream.
Mm-hmm. The dolphin needs to get back in his pool and relax. Yeah. Coughing. Coughing is really hard on a person.
Is it just hay fever, or do you have?
I have the coof.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. It caught up to him.
It caught up me. 2 freaking years. 2 freaking years.
You almost made it.
I almost made it. Yeah. And then it's the double whammy because I had a tooth extraction on Wednesday.
Oh.
And Raymond, you better be thankful that I don't live in your neighborhood because I'd be going down your street with a wheelbarrow, dressed up in a medieval outfit, going, "Bring out your dad! Bring out your dad!"
That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay.
Well, I certainly hope you feel better, Raymond. And it just turns out to be just an annoying cold.
Yeah, I'm hoping that too.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping
let's
it's
just drop
the
that
low end.
yet. You don't get it at all. Let's
Yeah.
do it that way.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's just the benign version of it.
Yeah.
It looks like my fever is broken.
Well, that's good.
That's good.
Well, actually, my daughter's fiance got it the other week there. So, of course, he had the fever, but that broke and didn't seem to last that long. So that's good.
Yeah.
My brother is triple jabbed, and he got it really badly.
Oh, wow.
He wasn't very happy about that. I'm not jabbed at all, and I still haven't gotten it.
Oh, now you said it.
Yeah. Well, I would rather get it than not. Eventually.
Yeah.
No, I got all 3 shots. So far, I haven't received it. I know it's a matter of time because that thing is now blending with every other illness that's out there. and eventually over time, it'll be, COVID, Delta 4 7 Omicron, Jean-Luc Picard ABC 12.
Just be one of the regular things that you get.
A la the Andromeda strain.
Chill. What's
A la the
COVID
Andromeda strain.
ABC, as easy as COVID 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
As long as they don't call it bunny pox.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard for me to get it anyway because I work outside. So.
What's the weird Bragger episode?
I think I know which one it is. It's where they go on a train. It's a Next Generation episode.
Oh, the Orient Express episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, thank you,
barely
Jill.
remember that one.
Thank you, Jill. I'm hoping so too.
Yeah.
All the bunnies are rooting for you too. Can you hear them in the background there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I gotta get this tooth out. It's killing me.
All of Star, I know, it's all, all of Star Trek is still, well, the old series, they're all still available on Netflix over here in the UK.
Oh, cool. Legatus Legionite says, anyone else thinks that's the Amityville house in the background?
It just kind of reminds you of the Amityville house, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The Bunnyville house. The Bunnyville house.
The Bunnyville house.
The Bunnyville
house.
So that's what Gary was thinking.
And
You built it, so.
The studies are actually showing the more jabs you get, the more likelihood you'll get it. I haven't gotten the booster.
That's what I've heard too. I didn't want to say it, but since she brought it up, no.
I didn't get the booster.
I'm not putting
Just
that.
make sure you-
I'm not having no government force me to put stuff in my body. So
Make sure you have plenty of bunnies around you. That'll keep it away. The bunnies will protect.
Yes.
Yeah. The bunnies keep you healthy.
And here's the thing, the booster was just the same version of the vaccine, for A, B, and C. So they keep doing the same drug for the same disease from 2 years ago. No wonder, it's not necessarily working. They need to update that booster.
Yep.
But that is a discussion for a different panel, and Mr. Raymond definitely needs to go to bed.
Yep.
Yep. But I got to show
Sleep
you.
is the best medicine.
Yes, definitely. I've been sleeping pretty much all day, but if one of the bunnies starts yelling, "Get out," it might be time to hire an exorcist. So true.
Bunny exorcist.
And,
there we go.
yes. And next week will be the ferret discussion with let me start the show notes and then but just
You have notes?
I do have notes. Somebody has to. Let's see.
None of the shows I'm on have.
Next week, next Wednesday, we'll have Barbara Clay from Rocky's Ferret Rescue. We'll have on July 6th, we will have Stephanie Janicek from the Smuggler's Cantina. Talk about her channel. On the 13th, we'll have Long Live the Legion. We talk about the Legion of Superheroes with Clobbering Times and Lord Thoth. Point Curation returns on Wednesday the 20th to show off some good art. And on a special day, the Thursday, we will have Fat Steven Seagal on to talk about his channel.
Excellent.
Yes. Hello, Shooter 8323. And,
Fat's always good to have on there. He's a good guy.
Hello, Shooter 8323.
guys, wearing a Mark 1 Brody helmet.
Yeah.
So Bunny Mom needs to be on that show with the ferrets, and they can have those notes back and forth on
Yeah.
how to take care of those little rascals.
Yes, definitely.
You know what my bunny did today? No.
What?
No, I'm just saying. We could go back and forth all day.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Slapshot was definitely not happy with me. Snort says a marine emu. Marine emu. Yep. Okay.
So, I could talk about the helmet design for. I volunteered at the local museum for a little while. I had to study the historical artifacts, including the Mark I and Mark II Brody helmets. So you'd think there's. I'll cease boring you.
What we need now is an emu rescue. Then we can have ferrets, bunnies, emus. We got a llama farm up the road.
There we go.
Well, there was a place near my old house up the road where they did alpacas and ostriches.
Yeah. Oh, I'd go there. I love alpacas.
It's this coming Wednesday is the ferret talk.
Okay.
I might be able to catch that.
Yeah. And we will plan, and we'll have a special guest appearance by the 3 ferrets that we adopted from her. So as long as they mind their manners.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can hear Slapshot now talking in Allison Hannigan's voice to the other ferrets going, this one time on YouTube, I whizzed on my owner.
Yeah.
Well, I got one word for you. Depends. Depends for ferrets.
Depends for ferrets, yeah. Okay. There's Beth Ambrosia's bunny rescue.
Thank you.
And there's the GoFundMe. You still got the GoFundMe, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one's for Althea.
Okay, for Althea. Okay. So this is for Althea. So
she's up there still, I think, somewhere.
And subscribe to Captain Fandom Nerd and to Alec. And there's Deef stuff.
The Deef Stir.
The Deef Stir.
Thank you again for that, Raymond.
Yep. There he goes. There he goes.
Us Americans finally let Deef in.
Yes. And we got Captain Fandom Nerd, and we got the Baron, and Pudgy Adventures. There you go. So let's while I still have a voice, let's say goodbye to our wonderful people that were here, and thank you for bearing with me, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I wanted the show to go on.
Yeah, Pudgy, hope you feel better soon.
I hope so too.
You're a trooper, Raymond.
Thank you, Baron. Okay. Yep. Yes, thank you. All right. So, Fez, the esteemed panel members, Fez, Baron, thank you. Pudgy and Cobalt, thank you. Dalek 451, thanks for coming on, and thanks for joining us on.
You're very welcome.
And Captain Fandom Nerd, thank you very much for coming on board.
Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, glad to have you, and I'm glad I enjoyed last Wednesday. That was
so did I. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was a fun time. We'll have you back.
That was good.
Let's see, and of course, Bunny Mom. Thank you. Thanks for showing off the bunnies, and thank you, Deef, for coming on.
Bunny Mom giving us an overdosage of cuteness.
Yes.
We'll have to do one like every month so you can see how they grow.
Yeah, that's great. I like that. That's really great.
Soon their ears will be as long as their bodies.
Aw.
That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Let's see. Let's say goodbye to the Wrench Team Supreme, Legatus Legion I, John Rendell,
Aw.
Anti-Derivative Jill, Rennie A, and Q Jaws music.
Bum, 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 bum.
Aww.
There you
Snort Poopas. That's all you're getting out of me.
What's that?
go. Rawr. You're gonna do the rawr.
Okay, time for a nap.
From bunnies to puppies.
And bears.
Oh my.
She's
Funny.
14 in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Okay, she's not a puppy.
She's still a puppy. What are you talking about?
At heart,
She's still
A
got
dog
like
is always a
60
puppy.
years left.
Now Snoopy's by Snoopy
The
Mama.
oldest puppy in the world.
Sandra says, please do what you can to support the bunnies.
Thank you,
Oh,
Sandra.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yep, we have 25 currently in our care, so
Ah,
a lot of
wow.
work.
wow.
Yeah, a lot of bunnies.
That's a lot of bunnies.
A lot of hippity hoppity.
And that's not including the babies. That's just adults.
Oh my.
There's only one. There's only one supreme leader, and that's Sandra. Raymond has a short leash. Yes. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still
the
remember that
guys.
show when Sandra's out of town.
Yes. Yeah. And the wrench wench, Queen Dolphin, Sandra. Thank you again. And to the chat, you guys are the best. Justice Facts the gal, thank you. We had Tim the Enchanter who had to leave. We had the Comic Relief Crusader. We had Andy Masterson. God. Andy Masterson. Matt G.
Andrew Anderson. Yeah.
Yes. Matt G. Marks 47. Casey Asasti, who came on the panel. We had the lovely Sherry. We had Deef, who was also on the panel. Yes.
Deef who?
Yes.
Yeah, who's
Deef.
that?
Yeah, who's Deef?
He's a guy who couldn't connect for some reason.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Interesting.
forgot what it was.
Okay. Pop Culture Curator was here. Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior. Lenrod was here for a bit. Phantom Outsider and Shooter 8323. I did say Anti-Derivative Jill as a wrench and Renier. And so I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for at least bearing with me.
Oh, yeah.
And,
No problem.
You
I
take
will-
care.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us.
You are most welcome, Pudgy. And
Yep.
thank you, Buddy Mom, for showing off the Webbits.
Oh
Anytime.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And everybody stay safe.
Always good to see you.
Stay safe, stay well. And
Stay angry.
Well, no, that's the end. That's
Wrong
the
channel.
end.
Oh yeah.
Wrong channel.
And stay happy.
Stay happy
There you go.
and stay well.
Yeah.
Snorter
Get well
said,
soon.
Snorter Pooper says, bear with you. Man. So, all right, guys. You have a good night. Stick around after this so we can just I can say my goodbyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay. To the chat, you have a good night.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Oh.
This segment is brought to you by thedolphinboys.com.
Okay, let me get my thing here. Okay. Can you hear me okay, guys?
Yeah.
It still shows we're live.
We're
Yeah,
still
hold
live,
Yeah.
on,
buddy.
I gotta-
We
Hi,
are
everybody. We're still live.
still
I hate
live.
StreamYard. I hate it when you gotta.
Yeah, we're still
Good
live.
thing
Well,
good thing I didn't
good
start it.
night again, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Yep. Good night, bud.